Hey, Dominic.
Good morning. Good evening.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. Nice and cold here.
Good. Better
I
than
want a
being
place.
boiling hot.
Yeah, you got to have a happy medium rather than freezing
There,
and boiling.
there is such a thing as a happy medium.
Yeah, I'd like to know as well. So yeah, we have that problem then. Frank,
Hey, how's
hello.
everybody doing
Oh,
tonight?
Brian.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much rocking and rolling now.
Yeah.
Waypoint, Frank, Skyfly. All right. I was editing a ship video I just did,
Yep.
and I haven't finished it yet, but
Okay.
I'll
And
get
that
to it.
is how many of those today?
Well, this makes the second one today.
Oh, okay. Good.
But the winds were really strong. I mean, I'm talking
Uh-oh.
38-mile-an-hour gusts and 25 mile
Oh.
an hour winds. Just
Hmm. Very interesting.
but it's 80 degrees here and it just feels like tremendous heat.
Oh.
Keep an eye on it for a minute. I'm gonna let Mia out. She's driving
Yep,
crazy.
yep.
Okay, all right.
Hi, Mark. Dusty.
Happy. Outside.
Good evening.
Good
How
evening.
is everything, Mark? Good?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Good to hear then. That's all right.
New computer working well?
Yeah, yeah, I've still got to set a few more things up, but so far it looks good. I can have a animated background.
All right,
So
yeah.
that's trouble is the camera is a little bit extra wide, so I've got to get a bigger piece of
Green screen.
fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've also got to get this cat to stop using it as a scratching pad too.
Yeah.
You'll see her head occasionally bob up. I don't know. Let me have a look at that, Dusty. No?
How are you?
Good evening.
Good
Well, if you
morning,
use,
good evening, good afternoon. How
hi
are you?
Joe, if you use
Uh,
the background in Zoom, you don't need the green screen.
Yep.
Yeah, but occasionally it does phase out and in. So that's why I thought I'd keep it that way. So if I need to show something, it doesn't merge into the background.
Mm.
Yeah,
I'm
we were
back.
messing with TJ with all of these this morning. I had it on and still had to get it off.
TJ was on fire today, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
So did you do any flying today, Joe, at all or anything?
Yeah, I kind of did.
Oh, good.
I went over to I just ran up to the lakefront for a minute. And I went to that oak tree that I wanted to fly the other day, but there were kids under it.
Yeah.
It's a huge oak tree, and it's like I'd say it's about in circumference. The canopy is maybe 50 feet in circumference. That's just it's the main oak. You got the trunk in the middle. Then it's like a 50-foot canopy just all the way to the ground in places.
Mm.
And I went and there's so many gaps. I said I was going to go fly the gaps, but there were kids all underneath it the other day. So the day I went and flew it, and there were two old people laying underneath there. I don't know what they were doing, but they didn't like the third time I passed by.
Mhm.
The guy got
When
up and went,
you say circumference, do you mean diameter
yeah, and the canopy circumference.
across rather
He
than
had
all the
about
way around?
yes, he had about. I could have done easy acro under it if I wanted to. That's how big it is. But I was just flying in and out of it, I'd go between branches, go around, come back through another area.
Hmm.
I wanted to do that the other day. I thought it'd be pretty funny, pretty kind of cool looking.
Hmm.
And then I just drove around looking for another place to fly, but it was getting so hot I just didn't do it.
Mm.
I wound up going to Wendy's and getting me a $5 biggie bag and go and sit down and eat it and came home.
Hmm.
My Marine Corps son told me that the neighbor next door is getting ready to move. They're going back to like Kansas or something. And they're selling. They had a garage sale selling a lot of stuff, and they asked him if he needed any kind of bed frames or anything.
Hmm.
And they had it's a wooden bed frame. It's black, and it has the drawers and everything else for a king size bed. And he looked at it and said, "Yeah, it's pretty neat. I like that." They said $100. And what? How much you said? He said $100. He says, "That's all you want for it." He says, "Yeah, that's all we want for it." So he gave him the $100, moved it in. He just went and bought him. His wife went last night and bought him a brand new king size mattress for it. He says, "When I stand next to it, it comes up to my freaking hip."
Hmm.
I said, "That's mine." In the back, I got a stool I got to climb in on.
50 stud. Mommy, I got a
Morning.
bunch of money on. What the
Good evening,
f
Justin.
is that, bro? No, he hit his tail on the wall. Oh, he's here on the wall.
Somebody dropped something outside. He's going crazy.
Mm.
Hmm.
Stop. I'll tell him to stop. He looks up and he goes,
Mhm.
"Gotta get the last word in." Oh, what's up, Justin? What you been doing? Yeah, got Joel, got
Yeah,
Jody.
Hi, Justin.
I tell you, I did almost stop one place there, Paul. I
Yeah,
looked over there and because I like the playground to go through the slides and everything with the water.
Yeah.
And I was passing Mandeville Elementary School, and they've been having a lot of construction in their yard the last couple of years. And when I passed it, I looked over and the construction's finished now, so all the playground is wide open. Now that's a
Mm.
playground. I mean, it's a playground. This thing might be, but the three different sets of gym sets might be like almost 100 yards long. All this stuff, and I thought about it. I said, man, I could park right here and fly over there. And I drove around the school to see if there was a better parking space. Every gate had bolted locks on it, right? And I was thinking, damn, I ain't flying it because if I dock it, I got to climb something.
Yeah.
I'd have to climb it and go get it. I said, boy, I know I could fly through all of that stuff because it's all big stuff. You know, man, that's a playground.
you don't
There would
wanna
have been a
fly
gate
something
where I
you
could have
can't
got
get
in.
into.
I'd have been doing it.
Yeah, unless you got like a 15-year-old you can shove over the fence. Yeah, don't do
Yeah, I'm not the
Exactly.
one I want to climb over.
that.
I saw three kids walking down the street, and I was gonna say, "Hey, y'all come stand over here. So if I crash the drum, I'll give somebody $5 to go get it." You know?
Yeah.
Hell, with today's inflation, Joe, they ain't taking less than 20 to do that.
I know they
Yeah.
was said $5. You crazy? Give me, I want a 20.
$1.
20 plus 10 in hazard pay just in case.
Exactly. Yeah.
Either that or they take the money off, you go and get the drone and then run off.
Mm.
They take the drone with them. Yeah, but I can't. I went around school 3 times looking. I'm thinking about stopping doing it. The gates weren't that bad, but I got still. I hadn't climbed a gate since I was a kid. You know.
Yeah,
Yes, Tim.
gates tend to have pointy
Hey, Tim?
bits on the top of them.
Good evening.
Thinking about stopping doing it.
Hey guys,
hey, how you doing?
not worth a damn, but thanks for asking.
Exactly.
Stacy's gonna start bugging me now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, it's good to see.
Yeah, they had to bring Luna, the Australian Shepherd my son has, to the vet because she's been having stomach problems the last couple of days,
Huh?
and it seemed like it's getting worse. And I said, well, what have you changed in the diet like that? And they said, we give her a gut healthy chew thing. And I said, well, how does she act with that? She said, well, she's been taking it for a while, but she got sick with one on one day, but now she's eating them. And I said, she's probably getting sick again with them.
Mhm.
And I said, have you changed any kind of food? And they said, yeah, we're giving her some wet food now. I said, why are you giving the dog wet food when the dog's grown up on the hard food? And it's an inside dog. I said, first off, I wouldn't be giving an inside dog wet food like that. And I said, so go back to her regular diet and see what's going on, like that. I said, but if you think something's acting up, quit giving her those chews.
Oh, really?
We had too many dogs in families that we used to, like when we did the shepherds and everything,
Uh-huh.
you could change one little thing, and then it just didn't agree with them. So you better pay attention to what you're giving them.
Yeah, there's so many products out there that they say they find out being, are bad for them. Or
Yeah.
they're not made correctly or something they shouldn't have or.
Like I said, I cut back on the treats for my three, and I started giving them. One day I didn't have any treats, and I was eating some Honey Nut Cheerios, and I reached over and I threw them a couple of Honey Nut Cheerios, and they
Put
loved
the
it.
discount code in there, Brian.
So I asked the vet about it, and she said, "That's good for them. Just double check the ingredients. If they love them, let them do it." I said, "It's better than some of the treats you could buy." And
Yeah.
then I said, "Yeah," I said, "They like shredded wheat, the mini shredded wheats too." And she goes, "That's even better because that's going to clean them out a little bit. It's going to be a roughish thing." And she said, "If you can get by with doing that, just you'll see what happens." So I started doing that for a while, and one of them lost like a little over a pound, and she needs to lose a couple more. And the vet said, "Yeah, keep giving them what you're giving them."
Yeah.
They love the little mini wheats.
Really? Well, in the mini wheats, do they got sugar in them?
Got a
Alien
little bit
drone.
of
Who the
sugar
fuck is
covering,
alien
on the
drones?
top. Got a little bit of sugar, so it's got it. But they don't care. I can give them one that doesn't have hardly any sugar on it. They're good. They like that. They think it's what they're supposed to have. I've been giving them to them now for about a year.
And we both know that what they get used to is what they expect.
Uh-huh. Oh, you ought to see Tino. If I give Loki and Cleo one, I come walking in and I got it cupped inside my hand. He's checking my hand out to see what I got, right? And I say, "What?" I look at what? Like this, and he'll look at me and he'll looking at my hand, looking at me like, "Okay, where's mine?" So then I say, "You want one of these?" And I'll show it to him, and he'll jump up on the back of the sofa, man. He'll be going, "Ruh, ruh." I said, "You want that?" And he'll spin and everything. I said, "Well, come get it." I said, "I'm gonna bring you one."
Well, you said that they
I've
actually will
never heard
take
of that guy
they'll
before.
take from each other, right?
Okay.
Yeah, they don't fight each other. Like I said, Loki. Something I've always done with them is that I'll get I've got a Mardi Gras cup, and I take that thing and fill it up in the morning, and I put about a third of that cup in each one of the dishes, and I leave it. And that's in the morning. I put a third cup of dish in there. Each have a dish, and they'll eat a little bit in the morning, and then they'll leave it, and maybe 2 or 3 bites. That's all. Just to eat something. And then later, Loki will go in there and he'll start to eat something. And Cleo will sit in the hallway and look at him. He'll walk out with a mouthful of food, put it on the ground, and put about 3 or 4 pieces over to where she's at, and then walk over and put his down and eat his. So he'll bring her 2 or 3 pieces.
Oh, wow.
But I really think he's doing that because she bullies him. The thing is, like, he knows if I'm going to eat this, I got to pay her.
So he has to pay tribute.
Oh, I'm telling you, that's the queen, man. She owns the place. And then if he gets, like I said, he likes to lay right over here. Now she's over here right now, so he's in back of it. If she gets over in this space, she'll let him come over here, right? But if Tino gets on this side, she'll lay right in the hallway, like the walkway. And if he starts to come over that way, she just looks at him and shows teeth, like I dare you. She doesn't want him back here if Tino's back here. Because Tino's her man, that's it.
Oh, she's
And I'll say, I even went down, I pushed her one day, I said, "You need to let him go by." And she turned around and showed me teeth.
really.
I said, I flipped my little slipper off real fast. I said, "It's going to crack of your ass." And she took off. I said, you show me teeth, I'm gonna crack that ass with this shoe. She took off. Got in the hallway, looked at me, gave me a dirty look, walked down the hallway, left me a turd.
Oh, she left you a turd behind, huh?
Right in the middle of the hallway. Nice little pretty one, just left it right there.
Hell yeah, she took that dump. She was like, step on this, you old bitch.
Yeah. I'll tell you the way she looked at me, she'll tell me, bitch, I got your ass. I my shit on the floor.
What's up, Donald?
Duke did
I
that
can say
once
hi
to
to
me, but
everybody.
Donald,
What's
he
up,
got
everybody?
mad and he lifted his leg on our new one of our new kitchen chairs. He lifted his leg on it. This is Duke. That stays. Yeah, there's Duke. Puggle. And then
They have a
Crazy.
mind of their own.
oh, they do.
yeah,
They may not have,
They look-
have learned their name. He may not have learned his name or anything real quick, but I'll tell you what, they learned how to rule the roost.
they learn
They,
food.
they,
pretty
they train
quickly.
us well.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They train us well.
Tyson learned his name in about, I would say about two weeks. So that's why I don't think he was ever named. Because he didn't, he just picked it up very quickly.
So now, when you call him Tyson, does he come to you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If I go out in the yard and he's out there, I'll be like, Tyson, come on. And he'll come running around the corner and run right into the house. Yeah, he picked up his name really quickly, which I believe. If you look at pictures when we first got him to now, you can tell he's aged a little bit in his face, so he looks more like a puppy. So I'm pretty sure he wasn't that old when we got him. And I don't think he was named yet, or he hadn't caught on to his name to whoever had him. So I'm guessing he's only about 2.5 years old. And we've had him for almost 2 years.
Mm.
So
I don't think Duke ever really figured his out. Daisy did. But Duke was slow to pick everything up and to settle in. He seemed like he was settled in, and then all of a sudden one day he just changed. He wanted attention all the time. He wanted to be with us all the time, and it was like it took him longer to settle in and he realized this is home. And since they're shelter dogs, we don't know their history, so
Yeah.
now he was diagnosed a couple months ago with bone cancer, so he's not going to be around much longer.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, 2 weeks later, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So
That's a big a while.
yeah,
Yeah. Let's hope they get that sorted out quick then.
yeah, I'm getting I get the chemo port put in on the 15th. I've got had two MRIs yesterday, and then next Monday I go over to Adrian. That was the quickest place I could get in for a couple CT scans and some bone thing and echo, and I don't know, they got me scheduled for test all day long. And then I go back to the cancer doctor, and 15th I get my chemo port. So
Well, I hope everything goes all right.
Yeah,
yeah, it
Yeah.
should.
Make sure that all the male members of your family get screened as well.
I don't really have any anymore.
All right.
You're the
Because-
last of the Mohicans, huh?
Yeah.
Well, everybody really. I mean, when my uncle got breast cancer, we all got called in to get screened, just in case.
you guys know that's not contagious, right?
No, it's
No, but
genetic.
it
Could be hereditary.
genetic.
No, it's not contagious, but it is hereditary.
I actually I think it's the 16th. I think it is. I go and get some genetics testing done on it. which will help determine some of that too, I think. It's not something I ever really heard much about in men,
Mm,
you know?
Yeah.
I mean, when's the last time you had a group of guys together and say, you know, I gotta go home and do my breast exam?
mm.
You know, you don't. We never
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know. They picked
on
it
what
up in my
context.
uncle, but
It depends on what context you're using
Yeah, that's true.
it.
When I talked to my
Gotta-
cousin yesterday, he says, well, I try and get Jackie to do a breast exam on me. He said, but as I got older, it dropped between my legs. Yeah. And I found out just by a fluke too. Um, my t-shirt that I wear, the collar here was just damp and all of them were in the laundry. So I grabbed it and I thought, well, it'll dry. And I thought, well, shit, I gotta get in the shower anyway. So I'll just throw it back in, let it dry while I'm in the shower. And I come out and I open the door, the bed is right there, and my wife says, what's wrong with your chest? What do you mean what's wrong with my chest? There ain't nothing wrong with my chest. I'm looking at it, I don't see anything. And she said, your nipple is inverted. It's weird. And she looked at it. She's an RN. She says, you need to get this looked at. And I just happened to have a doctor's appointment, so I mentioned it to him. Otherwise, if it wasn't for that shirt being wet, you know, damp, I probably would never know.
mm,
It was like when I let my hair grow long when I wasn't working. I was waiting to get my knee done. And I was sitting at the desk and my back started itching and the hair was hitting something on my back. So I told one of my kids, come look, what is this on my back? And they said, it looked like a little bump. I said, take a picture of it. I looked at it and I went, that's melanoma. And they said, oh, you think you're trying to diagnose yourself. I said, no, I know what it looks like. That's what it is. So I went in and that's when they found out I had melanoma on the back and it got into my lymph nodes,
Yeah.
you know. And if I wouldn't have had my hair that long, I
Okay.
probably would have never known.
I'll be back.
See, for me, they did a mammogram and then that determined I needed an ultrasound. So they took me over, did the ultrasound. While they were doing the ultrasound, they did my lymph node under my right armpit and found that it was enlarged. So they sent me for a biopsy. And they biopsied the right breast and the right lymph node there, and both of them tested positive for an aggressive cancer. So that's why they're moving pretty quick about it.
And they'll get it done. There's a lot, the treatments now are crazy.
Yeah,
They have all kind of stuff they can do now. It's because mine was 7 years ago. And
Yeah.
it got into it. They didn't have any. They checked the lymph nodes first. It was nothing. Then 3 months later, I started getting lumps on my back. And they checked it out real quick, and I had melanoma in the lymph nodes.
oh geez.
Oh yeah, they were freaking out. I've been cancer free 7 years.
Well, that's good.
Once a year, I go in for a PET scan, and he's actually saying he only does it once a year because of the fact that I had it. You know, he said we could skip a year, but he said he'd rather not.
Right. Yeah, it's one of them things you don't think about, you know, especially with breast cancer in men, but
But we were actually looking that up not too long ago as we were talking about that, and we were curious what the percentage was. And I mean, compared to women, it's very small.
right.
So a lot of people, yeah, probably wouldn't think about that or think that they would ever get that.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a small percentage.
from what I understand, it's not uncommon to have a lump as a man, but they're usually not cancerous. My cousin, when I was talking to him, he said, is it, and he was, talking about it, and I said, yeah, and he said, yeah, I've got that too, but, I had it checked and it wasn't cancerous, and they wouldn't remove it because it's not it's not a harm in any way, so they left it. He said, I just have one one breast bigger than the other.
Yeah, they probably don't wanna agitate it, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, because
That's a lot.
any surgery, there's a downside, there's a,
Right.
this could happen, that could happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it
So
was years
Tim, I'm
ago.
glad to hear you're doing a little better.
Oh, I'm doing okay. I just, I haven't changed anything. I'm still out walking the dogs. I'm still out. We had, this month we had 3 events we did with the fire department. I just did one this weekend.
Ah,
We've got one coming up the 3rd, for the fireworks. Still taking the dogs out, walking, doing, paranormal stuff. I'm still doing everything I've been doing.
well, good.
Still, still trying to be active and lose some weight. And
You still working security?
yeah, I've had to take some days off. The 4 Mondays I had to take off because, working midnights, it's difficult to do anything during the day and then try and get any sleep. I've had, probably 5 or 6 days off now for it, but my boss is really good about it.
That's good that your boss is not gonna punish you for that.
Right. Yeah, he told me whatever you need, just let me know. And every time I hear something, I just let him know first thing, and he's always been, no problem. You've got it.
Good. That's good to hear.
Yeah,
Not many of those anymore.
No,
no,
he sounds like he's an old school boss.
yeah. Yeah,
Because if you had some 20 or 30-year-old boss, it'd be like
yeah,
they'd be figuring out how to pass you on.
right. You're taking too many days off. I'm just, you had days off last year for your surgery, and now you're taking days off for this, So, yeah. I've been with him a few years, and he knows that I don't typically miss any time. I'm early to get to work, and so
Now, is that security job, is that a salary or hourly?
hourly.
Okay.
Yeah. I basically work 9 PM to 5 AM.
9 to 5.
Yep. Just 12 hours difference from the typical 9 to 5.
Yeah. Have you noticed any increase of any incidents around there, around the yard?
Not really, but I'm fortunate now. When I first started, there were, it wasn't uncommon all summer long to hear gunshots throughout the night. But now that they're putting that new bridge into Canada, the lot that they got stuff stored on is directly across from our lot. And if you drive down our road about a quarter mile, half mile to Jefferson at the river there, that's where the new bridge is going in. So their security is constantly driving up and down the road, and they're parked out there a lot, and there was early on, there was people that used to go over to that lot and party and get real rowdy, and now they can't. So between the increased security around there and some of the houses they bought and that, for the bridge, a lot of it's calmed down.
Have you gotten to know the officers down there?
No, I never see them. I'm always on the lot.
I just thought maybe, you know, it was common courtesy that they know who you are and you know who they are, and here we go.
Daisy, careful. They seen a car drive by. Daisy went over, she's looking out the window and Duke's sitting here wanting to bark, but he can't see anything anyway. He will bark it if he thinks anything moves out there. He don't care if it's across the street, somebody going down the road or whatever.
Yeah, that's mine. That's Logie. Logie, I'm in an apartment complex. Somebody walks by, he starts barking. I say, "Stop! You don't need to bark." You look at me, and go, "Ruff."
Yeah,
You get
they
low.
always,
Like you got
always have to get the last word.
That's my job. He's telling me.
Yep.
I said, "No, I don't want to stop it. You don't have to do that."
Yeah. Anytime anybody approaches now, they go crazy. And over the weekend on Sunday, we were up at a restaurant, little burger place, sitting outside at the table, and a lady walked up and was gonna sit down, and they started carrying on, and she's like, "Okay, I'll stay over here." And I told her, I said, "They're not aggressive. They sound mean, but you know, they're just warning you, stay away if you're a threat." And I said,
Yeah.
"But you know, they're not aggressive. They've gotten protective since they settled in. But and if one barks, the other one barks, and then that one barks again because this one's barking." And she was telling me she had lost her dog recently after 12 years. And she says, every time I see dogs in public, she says, I always see if I can pet them. She says, but I'll keep my distance. I said, no, they'll be fine. And she said, it's so cute that they get their own burger. And when we got done, I took them over and she was petting them. I told her about Duke having bone cancer and she's crying. But they're pretty good dogs.
I must admit, Precious is a bit like that, but she barks because she wants attention. And if Kate goes to McDonald's, we always have to get a couple of plain cheeseburgers for the dog.
Yeah. That's these two. I always get them a cheeseburger. I usually get the cheeseburger in plain, and then I'll split it in half, and each one of them gets a half.
Uh-huh.
And usually, if I can't finish mine, I'll, because after the surgery, I can't usually eat a whole burger. I give them the rest of mine.
She usually ends up with most of the fries as well, because I'm not all that keen on McDonald's fries.
Now, see, these two
What are
won't
you
eat fries.
talking about? McDonald's has like the best fries, especially salty.
Yeah, they got
ones.
freedom
Oh,
fries.
Freedom
Too much.
fries.
I don't like salt on my chips.
No,
No.
you put vinegar on your chips?
I
What's
don't
wrong
mind
with-
vinegar on it, but usually I just don't bother putting
Yeah, who
anything
the
on.
hell puts vinegar on French fries?
Salt and
That's
vinegar,
gross.
yeah,
Oh yeah, vinegar on French fries, definitely.
yeah.
Never heard
Malt
of that
vin-
one.
Brown
Yeah, that's
vinegar.
fucking-
Well, it's
that
a
just
Canadian
sounds
thing,
disgusting.
is where I learned it.
Canadian.
Yeah, it's a British thing, simple
British.
as that, really. Yeah.
That's gross.
You put salt on it and then you sprinkle a little vinegar on it. Oh yeah, or like if you're having fish and chips, you put vinegar on both the fish and on chips.
That's grossed me out.
Listen to
Well,
Mr.
you get
Mr.
salt.
Hot Stuff there.
salt and
Yeah,
vinegar.
hot stuff is different
yeah.
than vinegar on French fries.
Don't knock it till you try it, Joe.
Yeah, but you don't
Knocking it.
use
Don't
white
use just
vinegar.
white vinegar. You gotta get.
You
what's-
use
what's
malt vinegar, the brown
malt
one.
Vinegar.
All vinegar tastes like shit.
Now, malt vinegar is made for doing on French fries
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
are gross.
and on fish.
On fish.
Yeah,
Put salt and vinegar on fish.
Oh, come on. Okay.
What do you think? You get fish and chips from a chip shop. You always get salt and vinegar on them.
vinegar.
We
Yeah.
don't have
Well-
chip shops over here.
You don't
We
have
don't
to.
have chip shops one.
Well, no, you don't. But
You got fish and chip shops though, don't you? Fish and chips.
They do, we don't. That's
yeah,
not something you normally see over here. I mean, I guess if you went to like Long John Silver's or something, you could call that a fish and chip shop.
I don't know. Have you got Harry Ramsden's over there?
No.
I'd never heard of them.
No.
Probably not.
They're a big, like McDonald's type chain for fish and chips. But we have, well, most of our chip shops now tend to be Chinese. So you can get Chinese food as well as fish and chips, but they sell fish, pies, sausages, chicken. Not yet. Fish chips and mushy peas.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I should still be in bed right now. I don't usually get up till 6.
Oh yeah, if you've got to go to work soon, yeah.
Yeah, I don't go to
Yeah.
bed until about 10 a.m. and I get up about 6, but I haven't been sleeping very good lately.
So whereabouts are you in the States then?
I'm a couple hours south of Paul. I'm near Monroe, Michigan.
All right.
I'm between Detroit and Toledo, about halfway. I work in Detroit.
Uh-huh. A friend of mine from over here lives in Detroit and has a caravan just down the road from where Paul is. Almost next to where the bridge is where you fly, Paul.
Yep.
That caravan park where my mate's got a caravan. Camper.
I'll never forget the first time I flew by that bridge, that the drone just completely disconnected. I had control of it, but the video, the telemetry, everything just grayed out, and I had nothing.
There you go, Joe. Fish and chips.
Oh. So it's not just Paul then, because Paul's
Yeah,
lost two.
I could see that with the lime or the lemon, but I can't see it with vinegar.
Vinegar. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Salt and vinegar.
Well, lemon on fish is nice.
And there's coleslaw with it too. Always have
Yeah, I
coleslaw.
can deal with that. Now that I could deal with.
Tartar sauce rather than coleslaw, but yeah.
Tartar sauce and coleslaw. Both.
But tartar sauce is made with vinegar.
That's different. It's got the mayonnaise in it. Just plain vinegar on it. I can do it.
Try it.
I probably won't.
On fries anyway. You can usually get sachets of malt vinegar from McDonald's.
Just plain vinegar on it. I can do it.
Try it.
Malt vinegar, not plain vinegar, malt vinegar, vinegar. 'Cause it's
Barley
hard.
malt. On fries anyway. You can usually get sachets of malt vinegar from McDonald's. Who's got? Oh, is that Paul's? Who's developed an echo?
Vinegar, malt vinegar.
Oh, that's coming from
Paul
Hodges.
Hodges, what's up?
Hey,
Ah, Hodges.
hey, what?
Hodges, you got YouTube playing.
Have I? Oh, hang on. Hang on. Yeah, it's been a while, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, you're new at this. He's new at this.
Okay, hang on. Oh, where am I here? Ah, I lost myself here. Hang on.
A lot of people have been asking about you, Paul.
Yeah, I'm here. Just give me a minute. I somehow lost everybody here. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, there we go. I can expand it a bit. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've been busy. Been real busy.
Uh-huh.
This spring was just
Hi,
nuts.
Hodges.
Yeah. Well, you guys haven't heard the latest, anyways.
No, what?
What's up?
No.
I got a new lady in my life.
Oh,
A new one.
Another
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, she's of Mexican descent.
Really?
Okay.
So that
I
would be
mean-
good for Justin because he loves the Mexican food.
Yeah,
They,
you got two of them you're handling?
You want to meet her?
Yeah.
Another dog.
Yeah, okay. Come here.
Oh, dude, I'm waiting for the punchline here.
There you go.
He's got himself
Yeah.
a chihuahua.
That's it, girl. Good.
hey,
Good.
Chihuahua.
Yeah,
Okay,
Come on.
yeah.
Come on.
I've had her for about a month now, so. But anyway, she's a little sweetheart. Oh, I know about 2 months now. Almost a month and a half, I guess. So.
How's she get along with Vader?
Oh, they all get along good. Yeah, took a couple days, but yeah, they were
Yeah.
fine. She was abandoned.
Oh, no.
All right.
Yeah. So, but anyway, she's been a really good dog. She loved hugs and kisses and everything else. So, yeah, she's been going with me a lot in the truck and going out doing signs and aerials and everything else. So,
Oh, good news.
Your daddy's got us. Oh, Vader's jealous now. Yeah, up here.
That's the way it works.
Yeah. Whoa, Rob, shut up. Okay, here. Come on. Come down. So, yeah, she was abandoned. She left tied to a tree with a bag of dog food.
Oh,
Wow.
The homeless person had her. And anyways, I guess he couldn't get into a shelter or something with the dog, so he just tied it up with a bag of dog food. And people across the street found it, whatever, and they kind of knew about it. So anyways, they grabbed it. They were trying to find a home for it, and there was a lot of homeless people and drug addicts going into the house. So I just walked in, went, scooped it, and said, "See you later."
That's
So
how
I-
Sarah found me.
Yeah.
That's how Sarah found
I
you.
believe it.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
tied to a tree with a bag of food.
Yeah.
yeah.
So anyways, we took her to the vet, had her all checked out, got her needles and everything. So she's been doing fine. So
Oh, good.
yeah, she follows me everywhere. Cute little bird. But the other two are just laying right there like they always have. So yeah. Yeah, I'm going out for coffee here in a little bit, but I thought I'd come in for a couple of minutes. So
Yeah.
Well, that's good because
Let us know how you're going. Yeah.
Everybody asks about you, Paul.
Yeah.
well, you know, like for the morning, especially the morning show, I'm already gone by the time you guys even start. I just go. I had crazy. I could hardly keep up. I ran out of posts. The market here is just unbelievable. There has to be here in St. Thomas over 300 listings right now.
All right, I gotta jump off. I'll catch y'all later.
Wow.
Wow.
Where are you
See you,
going,
Justin.
Justin?
It's good
See
seeing
you,
you, Paul.
Justin.
I got some stuff I gotta go get done.
Okay. All right, Justin.
I'll
All
catch
right.
y'all
See you later.
Yeah, even the house right over here, right next door to me is for sale.
Wow.
But yeah, and I've been going back down to the trailer on the weekend, doing a lot of work down there. So
How's your
That-
sister doing?
what's that?
How's your sister doing?
Oh, good. Yeah, she spent a lot of money here in the last couple months. She had to have a new roof put on, cost her I think it was 27,000.
Jeez.
And then she had a water problem in the ground. So end up drainage guys come in and cost her another 23,000. So she spent 50,000.
Wow.
That's a lot. Mm.
And how's your brother doing?
Not bad. I haven't seen him too much, or my other sister. So I've been so busy. I just go. So
Mm-hmm.
I got to go
Oh,
to.
that's good. We know somebody that's making money hand over fist.
Yeah, we should have paying the bills anyways. So,
Good for you.
yeah.
Are you going to be watching the football match in about 8 minutes, Paul?
Yeah, and also been doing a lot of aerials too, right? So
Paul's not into the football.
Peru play Canada in 8 minutes time in the Copa America.
Who plays Canada?
Peru.
Peru.
Yeah.
Now,
That-
that's not Paul Hodges' hot button.
nope. And aerials, holy mackerel! I've done a pile of aerials this year. Wow, it's really taken off again this year. But there's a lot of too, right? So
Are you using the hotel?
yep, that's all I ever used the hotel.
You still have your DJI?
Oh yeah, I still got all the other drones. I still got 2 Phantom 4 Pros, and I got the Inspire still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I flew the Inspire back earlier in the spring, but I haven't had the Phantom 4 Pros out lately.
Well,
When
that
you say
that
aerials,
hotel's
what are
been
they?
a
Just
hell of a copter for you.
Yeah, so now I've been doing.
when you say aerials, do you mean television aerials on roofs? Or
Yeah.
do
Well,
you
I'm doing a
mean,
lot.
No,
I do-
aerials as in aerial photography.
just aerial
Yeah.
photography, right? Yeah.
Doing a lot for real estate, eh? So
Yeah.
been doing a lot of them. Holy mackerel! It just, I had 3 in one day. It's been that busy.
Go. That between your signs too.
Yeah.
Hi, Daryl. Jonathan.
Errol,
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Is Paul, the question I have, since you're really in tight with the real estate market over there, is the market strong or is it kind of slowed down?
Well, of course, there's 300 listings right now in town. Like it's just wild. It's busier as shit. Up and down, up and down. I've got 3 so far for tomorrow, I think.
Wow.
So yeah, because I got Copenhagen, I got Port Stanley, and I got one here in town tomorrow. So already, and yeah, it's just I can't believe how busy it's been.
And the prices are still high?
Yeah, they've come down a little bit. A little bit, not a lot, but it's enough to make a bit of a difference. But it's funny, if you look at the real estate market, anything under 500,000 will sell pretty quick. Anything over 500 staying on the market for a while.
Mm.
But see, they got a lot of construction going on in town. We got that big battery plant coming in. They're building
Laura.
for Volkswagen. There's a
Laura.
couple plants building right here in town right now. So, like even the home builders, they're going crazy building houses right now again. So,
Jim Beauchart's just moved into a new build, hasn't he? Closer to you than he was before, I think. Or I don't know how far away, to be honest.
where do you move to? Do you know?
No, I'm not sure.
Because he was in
Near a
Toronto.
beach.
Huh?
Near a beach.
No.
Yeah, he's not far off a lake by the looks of it.
Well, you could. Well, Toronto, you're right at Lake Ontario, so it's not a big deal there. But
Here's Birdman.
here come David.
Hey, David.
David.
Anybody
David.
heard about the bird?
Hey, all everybody.
Hey, David, say hello to Paul. We haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Who's the guy at the bottom? Phantom Hodges.
I'm at the top right.
How you doing, Paul?
Hey, not bad, not bad. Yeah. Yeah, I go to the trailer every weekend again, so it's all opened up. Trying to beat the heat though. I had to put an air conditioner in it.
Well, if you go into that trailer, you need to come on a bit more often so we can speak to Diane.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, I get spoiled every time I go down there on the weekend between Sheila and Diane. Holy mackerel.
So Sheila been good for you, is she?
Oh yeah, it's just a weekend thing basically. You know,
She's got kids, right?
huh?
She's got kids.
But wow, she lives with one daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, she lives in got a basement apartment, eh?
And
For a
you
daughter.
got a son and a daughter, or just a son?
I just got a son.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see too much of them, but I seen him 3 or 4 weeks ago. Last time I seen him. They said they're going to come down to the trailer some weekend, but I haven't seen him yet. So, been doing a lot of work down there, Diane. But I had a rototiller going there on the weekend. And we're trying to reclaim some land back there she's got. I think we regained 25 feet by, I don't know, 80 or 100 feet. Trimming trees and burning brush. And then almost all of Diane's property, I just put grass seed all down because it was all tore up, her front yard, her backyard, everywhere. They had a big drain company come in and put in drains and tied them into the municipal drain. And oh, yeah, it's been quite a mess down her place. So they couldn't figure out how the hell she didn't have 2 feet of water in her basement because there was so much, the water table was so high at her place.
Well, I remember you talking about it a year or so ago. They were digging up her backyard and stuff.
Well, see, the municipal drain collapsed, right?
Yeah.
And she lost 11 trees on that incident, but somehow it wasn't draining her property, and they were supposed to tie her pipes into the municipal drain, but they never did. But then, because they went up to around her foundation and supposed to go to municipal drain, well, they never hooked it up. But anyways, so now it's funny, out the back of the house comes out, then it squares out, and then it goes back about 150, 200 feet on her property, then goes over and then connects back into the municipal drain now. And then the front of her house, they had to put a drain in her driveway, in her asphalt, and then take it and then drain it away because she had a low spot and the water was puddling there all the time. So after $23,000 to have all that done. But yeah, and they're not landscape companies either. They did a pretty good job. They had to bring in topsoil, gravel, all kinds of stuff. But so I was on the weekend putting harrows down and driving around, getting the ground all level and smooth. And so I got 2 big bags of grass seed planted, but I need another 2 bags. So I still got a lot more seeding to do yet.
It's a bit late in the year for grass to start germinating, though.
Yeah, well, we held up a couple of weeks because we didn't have much rain, and all of a sudden now we're getting a lot of rain again, right? So it's supposed to rain again tomorrow, so I'm hoping maybe in a week or so that we'll start seeing a little green haze out there. Maybe we get lucky and some of it, but anyways, I'm not going to the trailer this weekend because it's Canada Day.
Yeah.
And next door neighbors are putting out fireworks, so and because of Gracie and the dogs there, I'm just not going to the trailer because she don't like fireworks at all.
Yeah, I remember you saying Gracie just has a fit when there's fireworks.
Yeah, she don't even thunderstorms, so. But anyways, so I'm not gonna go, but I got invited to a pig roast on Saturday, but now they're calling for 90% chance of rain, so I may not be doing anything. Yeah.
I'm gonna jump out, guys. I gotta get ready for work.
Okay, well, hey, good to see
Good
you.
luck.
Yeah, good to see you guys too.
And we're hoping everybody's keeping their fingers crossed and sending happy thoughts your way for your medical issue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll beat it. No biggie.
Okay,
Good luck.
See you guys.
bye-bye. So what happened to David?
Oh, no, it's still there.
Still there, yeah.
We got an invisible David.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
What? What you see me here? At the top?
You're back?
I never went.
I don't see his back.
Now, you never had birds, did you, Paul?
Oh, years ago I did. Years ago. Had cockatiels.
David's got, he's added to his menagerie.
Oh, yeah.
How many you got now, David?
Including Laura?
Yeah.
Now, I've got 7 cockatiels, 2 zebra finches, and 2 conures.
No, where?
That's
Oh, look.
2
and-
and 2, that makes 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, pardon my French, the conures are little fuckers.
The
Maybe.
coyotes are a pain in your butt?
Come
That's
on.
the one.
Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, come on.
So, you remember me telling you guys last night that there was a problem with a toilet that was blocked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the guy that came out last night that looked at it and said, "Yep, it's blocked," and walked away. Well, he told the council he fixed it and got paid out for the job. Bad
Did he-
news for him. He underestimated whose house he was visiting. He's now going to be investigated for fraud because he didn't do the job. But the council sent another plumber out today.
Jealous now?
Opened up the toilet, and would you believe what was blocking it?
What?
Fucking screwdriver.
No.
So one of the other work people left a screwdriver in there.
We think it came from one of the other flats that had plumbing issues, and the guy that was fixing it cleaned out all the drains, blasted his screwdriver back through the drain into my toilet and got it wedged.
Vader looks like he's doing good.
Yeah, yeah. He had a haircut about a week ago. So,
How old is Vader now?
about 6.5. Around there. Actually,
Sorry,
I got a new person now grooming. Actually, I took him to PetSmart last time to get him groomed.
No.
My other lady, I had to do it all
Yeah.
the time. Kind of old, and he kind of fidgety too much, and he come home with a few razor burns. So I just decided to go someplace else. So
Well, David lost his favorite. Was Bluey? Was it
no,
Sparky.
Sparky?
Darky. Yeah, I knew
Oh,
that.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah, no.
Well, on this day, not this day, tomorrow last year, the anniversary that we got through out onto the streets.
No.
Well, you daddy's girl. You daddy's girl. What? Put it down. Come here.
So there's no pending doom there, right?
What, here? No.
Okay.
We're now in this place and we're settled. If the council want it back, they have to buy us out.
Hmm.
I could be convinced to move for $1 million. Or 2.
Yeah, like that's going to happen.
Well,
Hi, Bill.
they're knocking a block of flats down around the corner because one side of it's sinking. And one guy has stayed there. Now, the first ones that moved out, they were offered £2,000 plus removal costs. And they jumped to this and he went, "Nope, I refuse to move. I bought this property. It's mine." So he then got told they would buy his property back at market value, give him £6,000 and pay his removal costs. To which he replied, "Hell no, don't think so, I'm not moving." He moved last weekend after getting twice the market value, £20,000 his removal costs and the full furniture costs of his new place. See? So it's worth hanging around.
Well, what do you
look at
got there, Joe?
Oh,
You're
looks
muted.
You're
delicious.
on mute, Joe.
He does this all the time. He comes in, shows us the food, but never discusses it because he's always muted.
A chicken, rice with, can you see it?
Yeah.
Got chicken, it's got rice with the okra and corn and a biscuit.
I'm sorry
Right.
to hear that, Bill, but I do
That's a
hope they
roll.
get rid of the blood cuts so they
That's a
can do
biscuit.
the operation for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, you know, the thing of it is, Paul, there was a discussion earlier, you missed it. Nobody understands fish and chips with salt and
Vinegar.
vinegar.
No. Well, the fish and chips here, I have lemon with my fish,
Yeah.
but I like
Do
malt
that.
vinegar.
Malt
Chip.
vinegar,
Malt
yeah.
vinegar.
Malt vinegar.
Yep. Well done.
I thought Justin was gonna throw up when we were talking about it.
Shoot, I haven't even heard of malt vinegar.
No,
You've never heard of malt vinegar?
No.
you
What
it's
you
a-
do is you get the malt vinegar and you put it in one of those water bottles and you spray it on so it atomizes on the top of it. That's what I do.
Or they come with a shaker bottle.
Yeah, same thing. But it gives you a wider area to fill in then.
yeah.
And it's similar to white vinegar, only a slightly different taste, and it's brown.
It's a darker vintage and it has a malty flavour.
That sounds like the organic vinegar we get.
No, that's balsamic. That's different again.
No, organic is different than balsamic. It's a
All
different
right.
kind. So we probably call it organic, but y'all call it malt.
Possibly.
Okay.
Here you go, Joe.
I don't know whether yours is probably not made
Yeah, I've
by.
never seen that in my life.
I think
They have it
Sars-
down here.
Vinegar.
Sarson's is an English brand. I don't know whether they'll have that in America.
Yeah, they don't make that down here.
Trying to
Well-
think what the name of the
I can assure you they definitely do.
Well,
Oh
I've
my
never
God.
seen it in
In
any place.
fact, I will
Yeah.
put you, Joe, I will put you that $5 that I'm going to pay you for your drone. I'll put you that on it that you can get that vinegar in your local.
I'm next time I go, especially Rouse's, I'll go look over there. Now, you know where it might be? A Quista Paste. Because they got some crazy shit in that store.
It should be with the sauces in your big supermarket.
Now, it won't be in everyone.
Yeah, it'll be somewhere near the ketchup.
As ketchup is made from
It'd
it.
be by the vinegar.
Ketchup is made from vinegar. Tartar sauce is made from vinegar.
hmm
A lot of salad dressings are made from vinegar.
Yep.
You can get
Every
an
time I
apple.
take a bite, my thing opens up.
But you can get an apple vinegar too, eh?
Oh, yeah. Cider vinegar.
Yeah. One down.
Yeah, that's what we got apple cider. That's basically what we got. And then we've got apple cider, balsamic. I've never seen malt.
Nearly got kicked out of anger management today. It's funny.
You just need to try harder.
Well, there's only 3 of us left, but a 4th person turned up on the first week, but kicked off that they weren't going fast enough and left. He came today, and I noticed him writing on the bus ticket. So what he's doing, he's just attending so he gets his benefits.
You got it? No,
Right.
no.
But because
Yeah.
he sat there and he says, "Well, because I've missed the other 3 weeks, can we go back and start from the scratch?" And I said, "Well, how about I sort all my therapy issues out by throwing you fucking cunt, out the window?"
Oh yeah, that's the right way to do it.
And they said,
Yeah.
they said to me, I thought you was learning how to deal with your anger. And I said, I was also told you I was going to learn to deal with idiots. To which the guy said, I think we're going to need a chat. And I went, when he leaves, the guy lasted 5 minutes and left.
That's funny.
I'm sorry, but I'm there to get help, right? Not to have somebody just coming just so he can get his fucking money every week.
Yeah.
Right? If you're not going to take the course seriously, don't turn up. Just show up at the door and sign the piece of paper and walk.
Mm.
Laura, I wasn't going to tell you that. Why would I tell you that? You'd have been in anger management with me. In fact, that's even a possibility.
Well, if you haven't been kicked out yet, you haven't tried hard enough.
Exactly.
Now the three that are actually attending every week we're actually good people. We're all becoming good friends and helping each other out. So
That's good.
I don't want to ruin it.
Mm.
But then again, I don't want idiots and he ruining it either.
Mm.
But I ain't gonna sit there. So somebody turns up at the last minute and then we have to go back through the whole fucking lot.
Yeah.
They wouldn't send me to anger management because they wouldn't want me to learn how to be angry.
Well, the idea is you're not supposed to be angry. Well, it doesn't work.
Hey, Paul, what is it? Is it your niece that lives west of me over on the west side of Michigan?
Yeah, she's over in Holland.
Holland, okay.
That's a point. Has that dam gone yet?
Yeah, let's check back on the dam.
Hmm.
Captain Joe every
Thanks,
once
Mac.
in a while reverts back to his younger years.
Let's have a look. In the last
Yeah, I'm eating. That's why I'd rather put that up right now. Because this is messy.
In Port Huron, there will be thunderstorms with a high of 78
Oh,
degrees
boy.
Fahrenheit. and a
Tomorrow,
low of 58
thunderstorms.
degrees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just hope it's in the same spot as
And
last
Saturday,
time.
thunderstorms.
Oh, as I said, I hope
And
it's in the
Sunday,
same spot so I
thunderstorms,
can
right,
watch
Paul?
Stream Time live.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
we had a really big thunderstorm going on out over the lake, and the Stream Time Live camera had it on there, and I called Dominic and he was watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe sent me the link.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain
Get on
tomorrow,
right now.
Saturday.
well, the house is still standing.
Yeah, but barely. It's
Yeah.
over the
But watch this tree here. Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, going, gone.
There's a squirrel in that tree eating his nuts.
Yeah.
The
We were
squirrel
holding
ate
on to
it.
it nuts. What you talking about?
Time for a bath.
Yeah, it won't be in that tree anymore.
He was holding on to more than his nuts on in that tree.
Mm.
I hope he can swim, but I doubt it.
I don't know whether squirrels can swim.
I don't think
guy.
squirrels can swim, can they?
They probably can.
Yeah, swim right to the bottom. We do
I
know
mean,
that. Yeah,
cats
yeah.
can swim. They just don't like going in water.
But,
Laura
Yeah.
rests my case. Look in the chat where she tells Joel to shut up. Who needs anger
Ah.
management? Me or Laura?
Rebecca, where's your ball? Go get your ball. Where's your ball? Go get your ball. Where's your ball?
Laura, go
Can
to
squirrels
anger
swim?
management.
The process of
Go
their
now.
athletic skill. They swim to escape predators, and that's it.
Your ball?
In fact, it says, according to the YouTube, it says squirrels can swim, and in fact, they are good swimmers. Squirrels can
They are
swim
awesome
across a
swimmers.
river or a lake to look for new food sources.
They'll be doing the backstroke.
Yeah.
No,
There it is.
squirrels are rats. You just can't get rid of them.
Well,
Here he
well,
is.
well.
Freddie
Look who we got
Mercury.
on the panel today.
Hey, what's happening, TJ?
Dude,
DJ.
haven't seen you for like quite some time. How you been?
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, how's someone married life now?
No. But I have a new lady in my life now. She moved in.
Well, I heard about that, but I didn't know if you were married yet or what the heck was
Oh,
going
no.
on.
No,
Yeah.
another new
They
lady.
have an open relationship.
Now, just as far as Sheila, just a weekend.
Oh, okay. How's
That's good.
that whole relationship
Yeah,
going?
the other lady moved into his house.
You know, we're
Yeah.
coming up on a year, actually, sometime in July.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do that long?
Heck yeah.
Because we'll have been here a year on the 17th.
I just want to know, does that new lady
Hey.
in your life have a green card?
Well,
Or did it sneak across the border?
you what? Where's your ball? Oh, all right.
Subway Point, Bill, Laura. Who else we got up here? We got
Now, which one
Don,
likes to go after the ball?
Oh, she does.
Jonathan.
The new one.
No, yeah.
So
She
how
loves-
many dogs you got running around? Like 10 dogs now?
I got three. I
3.
got one running, the other two are laying right there.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. Oh, there he is.
It's her. Her name is Luna.
Oh, Luna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is her. Here's my little sweetheart. Yeah.
We rescued her. She was tied to a tree.
Yep. With a bag of dog food.
look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, you
What?
found her tied to a tree?
Yep.
Oh,
She's
damn.
about 3.5 years old.
Right, let me tell you the true story. It's a bit like Justin. They were driving along, they saw this cute doggy in a garden, they just reached over the fence and nabbed it.
You're right.
And the woman came out, she went, I'm sure I tied my dog to the tree to stop it getting out of the garden. And Paul was running down the street going, "Ee."
Well, a homeless person had it.
It's good that you've took her in.
Yes. Paul to the rescue.
Yeah, I
That's
wasn't
cool
gonna,
that's cool that you.
yeah, I wasn't gonna let her go back to another homeless or another drug addict, so I scooped it.
Yeah, the person that had it, TJ, was living in a drug house.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not allowed to call them homeless anymore. They're domiciliary challenged.
Now, see, this one here was undocumented.
Oh, while we're here, while Mr. Hodges is here, on behalf of everybody in the United Kingdom, we would like to thank Canada for arresting Tommy Robinson.
Yeah, but they really already.
Yeah, but it was what it was arrested for that is what we're all happy about. This is
No.
a racist that doesn't like immigrants and has made his career. He actually is a criminal, right? He's got committed fraud and everything, and he's made his little nest egg out of this and stuff. And then he gets arrested on immigration charges. Although some people are
whatever,
questioning whether
whatever,
it was
Laura,
staged
whatever.
because within
What?
minutes of him being arrested, they had a Save Tommy Robinson fund set up.
Yeah.
It's like, he knew he was going to get arrested.
Oh, he knew.
Laura's over here talking about what a perfect little angel she is, how she never loses her temper.
Well, I don't have it.
David, has Laura ever lost her temper ever?
You mean like microwave at him?
Just-
Microwave rage.
TJ,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
are you rich?
I mean, I don't know.
Or do you have a bit of money lying around?
No,
Because you
not
keep
really.
you
Not
keep
really.
digging my grave, and you can pay for my funeral.
Okay.
In other words, like, there's no way in hell he's going to answer that question, TJ.
Yeah.
I'm in hell.
He was getting ready to answer that, and I heard the knife drawer open up.
Yeah.
They apparently I tell lies. I didn't even say anything. Get on the
only time-
panel, Laura, and defend yourself.
The only time I heard her being nice today was when Jonathan said she looked nice in that red dress.
Wait, what red dress?
Hmm?
When did Laura wear a red
Rubber
dress?
shorts, I think it was.
It was red something.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about with that short that she had. I think I saw
Hello?
the same thing Jonathan did.
There was a video with a red rose. I don't remember anything else of being red.
Oh, the one where I offered her a rose and she said no and walked away.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Story of my life. She came back when they opened the wallet.
She said, keep the rose, give me the cash.
Keep the rose, buy me a McDonald's.
Some nuggies.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Red dress, my sister's wedding.
So
You said-
Hodges, you've been out flying a lot?
Oh, yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
The real estate market really took off here. I've been doing like up to three times in one day, doing different houses and stuff. Plus doing
nice.
top of it.
Paul, one would like to introduce you to the posh person of the United
Right.
Kingdom. Me Cook Cat in the chat.
Yeah.
What's up, Michael?
Hi, Michael.
Michael, come on the panel and talk to Mr. Hodges.
And Draymond.
Hey, Dre, how's it going?
And here comes Andrew.
Don't tell him Paul's here.
Ooh.
Think he may know.
Hey,
Hmm.
Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
What's up,
What's up,
David?
Andrew?
Andrew.
Hodges.
Hey, Andrew, how
Where?
you doing?
Where are you looking?
Hang on one second.
Actually, I'm just getting ready to leave here shortly. About another 5 minutes, I'm going up for coffee. So
Mhm.
Oh, look, you've done, Andrew. You scared him off.
Yeah.
Did you eat dinner yet?
no,
No, my brother set off my Alexa, so
yeah, we normally go out and have a coffee, sit by a fire, shoot
Oh,
the
there
shit.
you go.
so where have you been hiding, Hodges?
Just working away.
Dawn.
He's been a busy beaver.
I've been so busy. Like I'm out of here about 8 o'clock in the morning, so just go, gone.
Oh, so
Do you
you're
remember
not
this
on
time
calls
last
much, huh?
year
Yeah,
when he said, I'm going to give up the buses so I can have a bit more time to relax?
yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Well, things
Yeah,
happen there, David.
Well, I can.
So, Hodges, is it hot up there?
Well, not today, but fucking Saturday was just cooking. Holy mackerel, was hot. I
Was
was
it like
right.
over 90 something degrees?
Oh yeah, it was 90. Was it 93 or 94?
Oh wow.
Nothing.
But I was wrestling a freaking rototiller. No, it just killed me.
Oh, okay, gentlemen, and those undecided of the panel, because I can't see no ladies. Please pay your attention to the chat where Mudball has just admitted to wearing dresses every now and again.
Yeah.
Football did well.
Now we need photo evidence, Mudball.
Green.
Well, Hodges, it's still 93 degrees Fahrenheit right now in South
Is it?
Carolina.
Wow. Well, see, I don't know what you guys get. We get real high humidity here.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, it's sweltering here. It was 77 degrees with 73% humidity today.
That's
we
a,
were
And
82% there the
in
other day.
our
That's a heat wave.
Well, let me tell you a little story. This morning, me and Laura got up at 6 a.m. because
oh,
child number 2 was starting her high school induction day. So we had to walk her to the school.
But right now it's 77 degrees.
This was at 7:30 in the morning. Because Laura took us on a wild goose chase, we all ended up sunburned
oh no.
at 7:30 in the bloody
wait,
morning.
well, it's
What the-
because
David,
somebody
what-
forgot sunscreen.
You gotta
No, it's
slip,
got
slop, slap.
sunrise is at about 4:30 in the
The
morning.
problem with the sun cream is, it doesn't work after so long. It just gave up. Laura looks like a beetroot. I've gone slightly brown.
Even if you reapply every how many hours?
Gotta reapply every 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Who gets up at 6:30 in the morning and thinks, I know, I'm going out at 7 o'clock. I need to put sunscreen on.
Suntan on.
I do
Yeah.
that. I do
In
that
the
every
U-
summer.
Yeah, but we're in the UK here. Right?
we
You
don't-
gotta learn. You've got to learn the slip, slop, slap method.
Yeah, no, we have the
Where-
slip, stop, slap method. That's normally in February when the first sign of the sun comes out.
Wait,
We all get the Mazuma cooking oil out and slip, slop, slap and go outside and try and fry ourselves.
slip, slop, slap method. Is that where you just grab it and just go?
Yep.
Slip on a
Something
hat.
like that.
Slop
Yeah.
some
David,
sunscreen.
what is child induction day or whatever you were talking about?
It's because she's going from primary school to high school.
Oh, gotcha.
Secondary.
I think they do
Okay,
the
stop.
tour of the school, right?
Yeah.
tour of the school,
Orientation
get
day,
to
I think
learn-
you call it.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
to learn a bit about the school and stuff.
Yeah.
Before the-
Well, it
just
was
for-
before
quite
the-
funny because all the way there, all we got was, I'm going to be the only one that's going to this school from my class. I'm the only one. And then the guy behind us is going, oh, look, there's Amber. And the girl's going, oh, look, there's Amber. It's like,
Oi, child number 2.
yeah, well, I
Everyone's
can't,
like,
I can't say child number 2, but you know what I mean. We'll
She
edit
didn't
that
know
bit out.
She didn't know he would be there, did she?
What's that?
She didn't know he would be there, did she?
I'm going to be honest, I didn't know I was going to be there. I was stood there at the main gates with my bus pass, right, waiting for Laura to take child number 2 into the school. And all of a sudden, I turned round.
Yes, Don.
There's a whole queue of parents with their kids going, where's reception? Are you taking us in? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? I'm like, I don't think I fucking work for school.
I just they thought David was a tour guide.
You all think bus pass, what's it, an ID
Yeah,
card?
they all saw the bus pass and thought, that's it.
Can you believe that? I just
But then again, on the back of my bus pass, it does actually say I'm vaccinated and a red heart for the NHS from when I got COVID vaccinated. And I didn't realise this, but while Laura's mum was in hospital and I was going and buying our food in the canteen and thinking it was really dirt cheap, turned out I was paying staff prices because the canteen staff thought I worked at the hospital. This bus pass is quite saves you
Yeah.
quite a lot of money.
You guys think I'm too close to the airport to fly?
Nah.
Oh
we're not
yeah,
that
I think so. I think so.
You've
Hodges,
got room.
so
Yeah.
are you standing
They're only
on the
toy
far?
planes, aren't they?
Are you standing on the far right side?
Yeah,
The
I
field?
was taking a picture of a house right here underneath but where I was standing, but I had permission from the airport, so
Yeah.
not a big. But
That's a good picture.
yeah, I just
Looks like an uncontrolled
Yeah.
airport.
I turned the camera 180 degrees from where I was and took pictures. So yeah,
Did you
That's a
just say
that's a
uncontrolled airport?
isn't that a small
Uncontrolled.
commercial airport or a private airport?
what to call a Class G airport? Yeah, there's not a problem. I don't have to go through any apps to fly there. All I do is go in. I know the airport manager. Anyways, I just went in, get flying across the street. So
Did you go to school with the manager or something like that?
no,
No. Okay.
anytime I fly close to the airport, I always let him know. But
No,
because
out.
here in Canada,
Oh, it's uncontrolled. Yeah.
airspace, or even that close to the airport, he can't say no to me because of my advanced license, but he has to be notified. That's all.
Hmm.
Problem.
You've got to do all the appropriate paperwork.
Yeah.
So he'll say no even with your advanced license if you don't tell him, right?
Well, I can still do it even if he said no, legally, but I wouldn't. So, yeah.
But
You
then
got
that
to have all
becomes
the
an
appropriate documentation.
but then it becomes an ethics thing.
I don't think there's any documentation to get in Canada for that.
Well,
But
Paul,
no,
no, I don't know Canadian. I
yeah,
don't
but
know
if,
Transport Canada regulations.
if I go to London, it's a Class C airport, which
Yeah.
is kind of a small tower. Then I got to go through apps like Nav Canada in order to get permission to fly.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
about the
John.
about tower or non-towered,
Yeah.
or we
But-
call it controlled and uncontrolled here.
Yeah, they're just what they call a registered airport or something. But
Yeah.
but see,
You've,
one
you've
thing,
got you've got different terms than we have here.
yeah. But I don't know if you guys seen all the airplanes, the bigger ones in the background there, but they're all Boeing like turboprops, but
Yeah.
they're refurbishing them from Boeing. They got ones there from Africa and all over.
Oh, okay.
They come there, they come off a lease for Boeing, and then they're refurbished here at St. Thomas. Then they put them back.
Just remind them be careful with the parts because some of the parts are not.
Just be
great
careful with those
right
doors.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And double check the doors
Yeah.
the hinge
Yeah.
buttons.
because lately Boeing's had a quality control issue.
Yeah, but these planes were built years ago. They're older planes. No, not a big deal. Anyways, I'm going for coffee, guys. Y'all have a good
All right,
one.
enjoy that. Thanks for
All
stopping
right,
by.
Hodges,
Good,
Paul.
good,
Good
good
to see you, Hodges.
Yep,
See
for
you
sure.
again in 12 months, Paul.
Say,
Come back tomorrow morning.
Paul, where's Paul?
You come back now, you hear?
Yeah, we'll see you later, guys. All right.
Hodges?
I'll come back now.
Yeah, Paul Murray's not there.
Where? So we lost
think-
one Paul. Actually, we lost two Pauls.
No balls.
No, the other Paul's trying to put the vinegar back. 'Cause last time we saw him, he had the vinegar in his
Oh.
hand.
TJ,
That
you
is
saw Mudball's comment.
Yeah, I did see that. That was pretty funny.
Oh. Bill has a link for you.
Wait, what is it? What is it? The same name as what?
Bill,
The guy
you're
from Blackish?
Bill.
Oh
your
yeah, this guy Anthony Anderson. Yeah.
Bill, your little picture icon looks like your Saruman from Lord of the Rings.
Yes? Be back.
No. That doesn't sound
Yeah, 'cause
good.
that's my real first name, Bill, is Anthony, but
Oh, some people go by their middle name.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of felt like, well, I guess Anthony could be a white or black name, but
It's a
That's
common
my middle
name.
name.
It's a
oh yeah,
common
that's
name
right.
in the UK.
That is your middle name.
That's my middle name,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, Cool Cat, where are you traveling to then?
Well, it was all named after, a lot of people with religious backgrounds are named after St. Anthony, patron saint of things that get lost.
Yeah.
DJ's named after Mario.
Hey, Mario.
Mario.
Luigi.
Oh, you know what? I
Luigi.
totally forgot. Maybe I could do that tomorrow. I meant to go by that. There's this costume store right up the road from my house that I saw earlier today, and I meant to swing in there, but we had other things to do. So maybe I can go by there tomorrow, see if they have a Mario or a Luigi
Paul?
hat.
You lost Paul, by the way. He just left.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
He's gone for coffee.
Yeah, he goes for coffee.
You know,
I went
that's his
out-
favorite thing.
It's supposed to
They-
rain all day tomorrow and the next day, and so I don't know whether it's the squirrels or what they are, but they seem to be gnawing branches off of my trees.
Huh.
And so they lay on the ground, and so I went and scooped up a bunch of them.
So you throw them the peanuts, but they don't eat the peanuts. They just eat the branches off the trees.
Eat the branches off the trees, yeah.
Is the tree dead?
No, it's a birch tree.
Oh,
It's a big birch tree.
white
It's a
birch.
Birch doesn't even have berries or anything else on it. So it doesn't even have anything that squirrels normally eat.
So I do know the white birch tree drops tiny branches all year long, particularly in spring and winter. I used to have one right next to the front door at the old house. So
When you say white, you mean a silver birch.
I thought you were traveling somewhere, Cool Cat. That's why I said, where are you traveling today?
Mm. Mhm.
Are you gonna finish this today or tomorrow? All right, I'm gonna share my video that I did the other day.
So is it still hot over there, David? I guess.
David's busy, but it's relatively cool now, seeing as how it's like 11:30 at night.
So has it been roasting again?
It was in the high 70s,
That's
which
not
is
bad.
hot here. Well, warm
It's
anyway.
warm. It's warm. It's not hot.
Mm.
All right, can everybody see?
It's
Yeah.
unlikely
I see.
to get much into the
I
80s.
see.
Hold on.
If it gets up to 30 degrees centigrade, that'll be a hot day.
All right,
Oh.
here we go.
That's spring here.
Mm. I mean, we've actually gone past Midsummer's Day now.
Oh, great. Yeah, our days are getting longer.
Yeah. Ours are starting to get shorter.
Oh, TJ found himself an obstacle course.
Dude, this was actually pretty cool. I liked flying in here. There was another playground that I went to today that was exactly like this one, But then like when I got there, you know, I was flying around like in the parking lot a little bit. I wanted to fly like inside, but the park ranger came up and told me I couldn't fly in there because there was an airport nearby.
So you were flying inside, right? You said you were flying inside, right?
Did what?
You said
Oh,
you were
inside
flying.
the park.
Yeah, no,
Was
there,
it
there
in-
was a
Was it like indoors, inside?
No.
No.
how do I turn the
You had to share the sound earlier.
Ooh.
yeah, this is pretty pretty tricky.
It's
Yeah, this
interesting
stuff-
how
Good
how it shows the home point, the H.
Yeah. Like I don't know why when I try to do the videos through the drone isn't recording for some reason. I don't know why.
You have a cord in it?
Yeah, I have a there's an SD card in there, obviously.
Yeah, make sure you got to go into the settings with the camera. Make sure you got it set for both to start recording.
Yeah, I do have it in both.
How about this? We go in, make sure everything is off that SD card, and reset the SD card.
Yeah, I might try that.
'Cause
Go
some
try,
things-
go in settings, camera, and see if you could format the SD card. Because it might not be picking up the SD card.
Yeah, they do like to have them formatted inside the drone that you're using it on.
Yeah, the place I
wait-
flew today, they had two old people laying on the ground. I couldn't tell if it was two old guys or an old woman and an old guy. And after I flew by them the third time, it looked like I kind of pissed them off, and one of them got up going. I don't know if it was a Ken or a Karen.
How do
Don,
I
Don
do I-
says format the card in the drone.
yeah,
Yeah.
how do I do that?
It must be in
Settings, camera.
settings.
Controller it says
Settings,
format
camera,
card.
go down to format.
Oh. Oh, like inside the goggles you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
Where it says SD card,
Is there an SD card in the goggles too?
format SD
Yeah,
card.
yeah, there's one in the goggles too, yeah.
So take off any video from the goggles and the drone, and then reset both cards and see if that's the issue.
I'm gonna try and take the SD card that's in the drone out and put them in the goggles and see.
As long as it fits.
Yeah. I mean,
Either that or while you're sitting at the desk, take the SD cards out of each of them, put them in the computer and then format them.
No, it's no good formatting them in the computer. You have to
Eh.
format them actually
You have
in
to
the
format them in the device
goggles.
itself.
Not
Yeah.
not on my Air 3, you know.
Okay.
No,
I
Can you-
format every time I shoot a drone, shoot a ship, I come back, I download it, format it, put it back in the drone.
they usually work better if they're formatted in the drone. It only takes a second.
Jonathan. Oh,
let me see, I'm gonna try this right now.
Jonathan has a message for you, TJ.
Oh, does he? Hey man, everybody says I did a good job on it, Jonathan. I didn't
You
even
did.
crash one time when I
Yeah,
flew
you
through
did
there.
crash. Yeah,
Jonathan, you have to admit TJ is getting better.
Yeah. Thanks, Andrew. I appreciate that. All right, let me take the. Let's see.
Daryl's agreeing format in the drone.
Yeah.
What do you think, Dominic?
I formatted in the drone personally.
Well, 5,000 flights, it's never failed me yet.
It's all about preferences then.
Mhm.
I think it's whatever you're comfortable with.
Whatever works for you.
I
Yeah.
like your sunset pictures on IG, Dom.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I always get lucky.
Mm.
Oh, I've been getting lucky recently.
Is there a touch of Irish ancestry that gives you some of that luck? Or just
Oh,
skill?
I wish I had more luck.
I gotta have the drone on, don't I?
That'd help.
Yeah,
I
that would
don't-
help if I had the drone on.
Yeah, that'd be of great assistance. I
Yeah.
reckon.
I
Yeah,
don't think
Dominic,
that-
the other day when I was shooting those pictures at the game, they
Yeah.
had a catch where the guy went up for it, and I just grabbed the camera and snapped real quick. And I looked at it, and somebody said, "Did you get that?" I said, "Yeah, I got it." They said, "Yeah, you're so good. You're so." I said, "No, that was all luck." I said, "It had nothing to do with luck on that one." I said, "I was lucky I had
Mhm.
pointed the right direction." And now, about 40% of my shots are all luck, catching
Yeah.
at the right time.
All right, let's
Just
see.
that anticipation, you know.
Yeah, there was a famous golfer once said, "The more I practice, the luckier I get."
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Well,
know which
we had
golfer
a-
said that.
I was going through my players one night on a Friday night and thinking, well, I don't have Harriman, the tight end. I haven't shot him maybe 2 or 3 pictures all night. I got to get about 5 or 6 more. So I lined up on him, took a picture of him as he took off down the field. I took a picture of him with the guy when he was fighting off the guy. All of a sudden, he makes a turn inside, reaches, and I said, they're throwing it to him. So I just happened to be covering him by himself as he made the turn. I caught him, and he wound up making like 40 yards on the play. Broke like 6
Nice.
tackles. If I wouldn't have been covering him, I probably would have missed half of that. And all because I was lucky enough to say, well, let me go get a picture of him right now.
That was
I
a
just-
quick spot decision.
I just stayed with him the whole play. Because I knew when he made that cut and he put his hands out, the ball was coming.
Does anyone else
I got
think that
his ball
TJ
was
just
going and
playing one of
everything.
them kids' toys? You know, where you press the button and it changes the swirly pictures.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Waypoint and Daryl. Yeah, it sometimes depends on the drone, sometimes it depends on the card. It varies a little bit. Or it doesn't matter.
See, the other thing, TJ, too, you might not be turning the record on. You might have a recording starting on the goggles, but you may not be starting the recording on the card. Because you got to do that too.
That
No, 'cause
is possible.
when I take off, it starts recording.
On the goggles.
Only if you've got it set to
It's
do that.
recording.
No,
It's
it's
recording
not the
video.
drone.
It's recording video, but it may not also be recording audio if it's supposed to.
No, what it does, it says record,
It ain't
start
supposed to.
recording on takeoff, and it says goggles or both. Goggles or drone or both.
All right,
Gotta
let
make
me
sure you gotta
see.
set the both.
It doesn't have a microphone in the goggles, and it doesn't have a microphone in
Wait,
the.
But you gotta
drone.
set it to both.
So
and
there
that way
won't be
both of
any
them will kick
audio.
on.
wait, where do I go again to control?
I gotta look. It's under control. I think it's gonna be under settings, camera.
Oh, camera.
Could be settings.
Yeah, 'cause I had to look for it the other day too. I had to double check mine.
Then it should say whether you're recording on SD card or the internal
Format,
memory.
advanced settings, camera. Let's see.
Hold on, I'll tell you.
Oh. Remote control.
Okay, you go back. You go to settings, camera.
Right.
You go down to advanced camera settings on the bottom. Okay? When you hit advanced camera settings, it's gonna, the top
Oh.
thing's gonna say record with. And it says.
Oh yeah,
aircraft-
it's got both on there.
Okay, so it should be recording. If it's not, something's wrong with the cord or something's wrong with the, gotta say both.
Yeah, it does say both on there.
Yep.
I don't think it'll record to both at once. You have to pick one or the other.
No,
Joe,
it says both.
what if he unselects both and then reselects both?
Well, then he won't.
Could that fix
Oh,
it?
Yeah,
here's
I would,
here, storage where it says SD card,
Yeah,
there's SD card and then internal storage.
yeah. So
Okay,
select the
what's it
SD
set to?
card.
SD card.
is it set to
'Cause in-
storage SD card or internal? Internal.
No, it's got the it says SD card on it.
Okay, because make sure it says SD, because it may have been going to internal storage.
Yeah, it depends on which of those two's highlighted, TJ.
Yeah,
For some
when it
reason,
says storage,
it
it'll tell
might-
you which one right there.
It might have
Yeah,
switched for
on
some
storage
reason.
it's set to SD card, and then on advanced camera settings it's set to both.
Yeah, that should be it. Should be working. Did you format them yet?
No.
Okay, go down under storage format. And then you'll see it says aircraft SD card. Make sure you can do that and you could confirm it and you could format it. If you can't, then it's not reading for some reason.
It's not
Wait,
reading, you might have to
do I
reformat
go
it
to-
then.
Wait, I go to storage.
Under storage, you'll see you'll see format, the next word down.
Oh, format.
Yeah, don't we all
okay.
done?
Hit that and then go to aircraft SD card. Click on that and then go confirm.
Aircraft SD card.
It's in the middle.
Right.
And click, make sure you can put the little check mark in it. And then go over to confirm and do that. And format it. And that way, if it's something wrong with the card, you just fixed it.
All right, it's thinking.
by the-
Mumbo.
The goal
I
for
agree with
this
you, Mumbo.
practice, the luckier I get, was Gary Player.
Yeah,
Formatted successfully.
Okay, so now if it's all set to that, it should work. If it don't work now, there's something else wrong.
Okay, guys, I'm going to share a video with you. Right? You may be watching TV thinking you can help, but I can assure you, just leave things alone because you'll make it worse. Are you okay? And this is evidence that this is the case.
This is David flying a drone.
Now, this guy is going to help that car there. Watch.
Quiet. About to hit the floor.
Oh god. So yeah, I think I've seen videos
Wonder
like
what
that
he's
where
smoking.
I think I've seen videos like that where somebody does something with their TV and they either like flick somebody on the screen or they'll do something to somebody on the screen
Yeah.
and they'll look or whatever.
Yeah, he did another one the other day where the referee shows the yellow card, but it lifts it above the TV camera, so you can't see it. So it and he pulls one out from behind the TV like he'd stolen the yellow card from the referee. And the referee's looking around as if he'd lost it.
Where is it? Dominic? Have you seen it?
where's what?
England,
No, this is the ref.
England managed to win the group even with a 0-0 draw, didn't they?
Yes, they set a new record.
Of the lowest winning
Lowest number
score
of
in the
goals
group.
to actually qualify for the next tournament, next round. Also, the most boringest football ever to be played at a tournament.
Mhm.
In fact, if you want the highlights or you want to know how England performed,
Not really.
just play the song Cha Cha Slide.
Mhm.
To the left
Everybody
now,
clap your
to the
hands.
right.
Da,
Take it back
da,
now,
da,
y'all.
da, 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 da.
Well, Canada's drawing 0-0 at half time with Peru.
Slide
And who
to the
was
left.
it? Serbia and Denmark today?
Yeah,
Neither
they
could
were the other
score,
two in
and they
England's
both
group.
made the next round and they couldn't score. Well, that's a
Yep.
stupid sport. Sorry.
No, Serbia did not make the next round.
No, they
No,
got
They said they
played.
did.
it? Denmark
No,
did.
they've been eliminated. They
Okay,
finished.
they
They've
must
been
have changed
eliminated.
later.
Italy's in.
Dominic, isn't that your
No.
team?
Yeah, that's my heritage. So I'm
Your home
American.
team.
Well, the top four in the third place is the Netherlands, Slovakia, Slovenia, and Hungary. Then Croatia and Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
What I want to know is how come there are 6 in the third places? Because there's 6
No.
groups.
No. This is how it works. There's 6 groups.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's 12 teams.
Now, let me explain it to you. 6 groups. The first 2 places qualify for the next round.
Yeah, so that's 12.
Right. Then 3
So
teams.
there can only be 4 out of
No,
those
if-
6.
Yes, but it's the ones with the best results.
Which then makes 16.
Yes.
So at the
That's how
moment,
it
that's Netherlands, Slovakia, Slovenia, and Hungary.
Yeah, it'll all be decided tomorrow.
Is
But
Blackpool in there?
And England next
It's not
play
really a
Sunday.
country, Andrew.
Yeah. And England next
Ah.
play on Sunday at 5 p.m.
TJ's
Nice
a
car.
bum.
What's
Nice car, by
up?
the way.
Well,
Haven't seen you
Slovakia
for
have
a
got a
minute,
game
Rod.
tomorrow.
Where you been hiding at?
Lots
And
of things with work and
Czechoslovakia.
some other things going on. So
Yeah.
Rod's been inside in the AC.
well, that too. Except for
Because it's-
lunchtime today, and well, I had a boo-boo, so now I got to come down there because I need Maddie's help. My
okay.
my Nazgul got to the other side of the house and disconnected.
Oh.
And I mean completely disconnected. The
Uh,
goggles
did-
and the RC cut out. And by the
So
time
did
I
you-
got around to cut the motors off, it turns out I beat one of the motors up.
Did you
So did
hit
you
a
have to,
tree?
did you have to go find your drone?
It was in my neighbor's yard. I knew right where it was. I wasn't even going fast. I was only 6 feet off the 6 feet off. The problem was I lost complete, so I didn't kill them. I didn't hit the kill switch because I completely lost. RC lost and everything.
Always on Thursdays.
So by the time I got up and got around the corner to where I picked it back up again to hit the kill switch, the drone just kind of coasted down to the ground, flipped itself over. But the prop was hitting a brick edging on a garden.
Maybe
So it broke the
that's what-
prop and apparently broke the motor.
Oh damn.
Well, at least you
So-
only need 1 motor compared to 4.
Well, when I ordered those motors, because when I went down last time, Maddie put my nice purple motors on. I ordered 5 anyway, so it's fine. I just got to get down to Maddie to have him put it on.
Yeah.
Can you do it, or is it hard?
I'm not a solder guy.
Oh, it needs to be soldered.
Mm-hmm. Because
Ah.
you have to desolder it from the ESC, and then it's actually not that big a deal. It takes longer to sort of take that Nazgul apart and get the tops and sides off from it than it does to actually install the motor.
Donald, I think the
Unless-
original FPV DJI records sound.
Unless Maddie's having a hard time soldering that day. Well, no, the problem was the last time his soldering iron wasn't charged up. That's what slowed us down the last time. Remember, Teej?
Oh yeah.
He didn't have that thing charged up. Maybe it was like,
Yeah.
sitting there trying to
Yeah.
like, oh, come on, damn it, hurry up, charge up. Little
Yeah.
portable pack and so this time I'm sure he'll make sure he has all of his strap
It
together
is-
so we can just pop it on.
Yeah.
I
Hopefully it
haven't
didn't
seen
burn
Matt-
the ESC. I doubt it hurt
I'm-
the ESC.
I've got
I haven't spoken to
butane soldering
Maddie
iron
in a
as well.
while.
Is that anything like a soldering iron?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got-
something like that.
I've got a butane soldering iron. Uses cigarette lighter fluid.
Yeah, I had one of those.
I
Or
haven't seen Maddie in a while, Rod.
Yeah, I haven't
He's
talked to him
probably
for-
been busy working
Yeah.
because he got that job. I know he
Flying
told
job?
me. I know he told me that he hadn't really been flying much. So actually, he's doing a build. He's doing, I don't know. He's doing a little setup to put. I don't know whether the entire drone or part of the drone on an RC truck.
Well,
I think
recently,
him and Eric from Ghost FPV, I think the two of them went flying one day.
Yeah, I'm sure.
because Marcel the other day was building another a FPV. You know, off-axis FPV.
Yeah.
Mm.
He was building
Amazing.
another.
Anyways, it instigated me to finally go buy what I was thinking about buying anyway. So I did.
Oh, there you go.
What does it say? When does it say it's coming?
It'll probably be here. Well, it's today. It might be here Wednesday. It'll for sure be here like Thursday. But what I got was the other. I got the other domain. So have that Gep RC domain that's the 3.6. They have another one that's a 4.2. That's a 4-inch. So I ordered that one. I was going to order it anyways.
So that card behind you, is that yours or is that one that
No,
you
that's one of my inspirations for what I might do to mine.
That's
gotcha.
that's the color inspiration for Rod to do to his.
Yes, someday maybe. Either
That's
that,
pretty
or
nice.
I'm just
It's
either that, or I'm
color.
just gonna get the RV. What I need to do is probably get a picture of an RV and just put that in my background and go. That's what I'm doing.
Rod, that looks like it's I think there was a Firebird that was that color.
Yeah, there's lots of things that use that color or style of color.
But I like that color.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, a candy apple red kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the closest I can describe that is about candy apple red. I'm sure there's a specific name for it.
Yeah,
What
it's a
candy apple red.
Oh, Mark has something for you there, Rod. Look at Mark's background. You see it?
Oh god.
yeah. That's a good RV. Yeah,
They
I
all
see.
make one.
I thought he
a
showed.
monster truck RV. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, he should. I
Pretty
thought he showed
badass
that
looking.
one night. So
Is that Florida Everglades RV?
yeah, something like that.
Like-
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
That's pretty awesome.
Now you just need a big ass engine in it.
Probably has it.
Vroom, vroom.
Dude, that thing could crush like some little cars.
You mean like the smart car?
Like any kind of small car.
Yeah.
Whatever smart car is considered class, that size.
See if it comes up. Sideways.
So
Ooh.
yeah, I ended up watching it. I found a guy that had the 3.6 and the 4.2. He did a video, and ironically, he said he liked the 4.2 more than the 3.6. Said it was just a tad more stable and a tad less quiet, a tad less noisy. More of a low rumble instead of a high beehive. That drone, that drone, everybody in quarter of a mile can tell I'm flying that drone, especially when I hit it.
So it did not land in the pond, right?
The Nazgul? No, it landed in the
No,
neighbor's yard.
Good.
No, it went
Oh,
down in the
no,
neighbor's yard.
because between your yard and the neighbor's yard, between that, there's a pond straight behind.
Yeah, the pond is behind both of us. There's nothing between me and him, except bushes. And it made it over the bush and landed in the nice 4-inch grass. But the problem was it flipped over and the prop was whacking his little bricks that were lining the edge of his bushes. So that's what broke the prop, and apparently what broke the motor.
That makes sense.
It happened.
But you said you have another one, right? Another FPV. You had
Yeah, I
two
get
or
my
three?
I still got my domain, my 3.6. I also have my Baby Hawk, which is a 4S.
Oh, you love your Baby Heart, don't you?
I like the Baby Hawk. The two that I was debating between was getting the other domain, the 4.2, slightly bigger, and Newbie Drones has one called the Stinger Bee that is an 03 3-inch drone.
So would that be faster?
It's 4S. So no. It should be faster than the Baby Hawk. Probably takes a beating a little better than the Baby Hawk. It looks like it's carbon fiber. It's a little better for its size.
David?
So
Good night, everybody.
I
you
wasn't
leaving?
sure if you were joking or not.
Now,
I'm heading in that direction.
excuse me,
let's
Dominic.
see.
It's my bad. Get your own.
Rod, it'd be cool.
The
if you
last
could
thing I
put
need
that-
is Dominic heading towards my bed.
Rod, what if Rod took that car and put the tires from that RV on it?
Yeah.
I feel like Dominic could be like a big snuggly teddy bear.
TJ, you wanna snuggle and cuddle with Dominic?
Well, no, like, cause David moved his screen over, and he was like, I don't think I want Dominic to be towards my bed.
Okay. Okay. On that note, Dominic, I will go and have the nightmares for you.
Okay.
Catch
So
you all tomorrow.
anyways,
Okay.
yeah,
See you, David.
See you tomorrow, David.
here you go.
Hey, Dominic. I
Here's the-
think he's talking about snuggling and cuddling with you.
No, not me, but like I was just saying,
Oh, yeah.
David was made his way over because like he was like, well, I don't think I want Dominic to make his way towards my bed.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
sub
gone
two-
midnight.
Sub
Just the
250 with
fact
the
that you
battery
thought about
and
Dominic
GPS.
like that,
So sub 250 and a GPS.
Mm.
4S.
How long?
Depends.
is
It depends on how hard you fly it. If you go easy on it, 7-8 minutes.
Oh,
I like
tiny.
Rimsley. It is. It's a
Yeah.
3-inch.
can you put a bigger battery on it? Although the
You would
battery
want to
fit?
do 4S and that motors on that kind of a frame. It would shake too much. Anyways, here.
I feel like I know that guy from somewhere.
Yeah, hey, I like it. I like his videos. He does a pretty good. He does a nice job of acro.
What's his channel name?
Rimsler.
Ribsler?
Rimsler.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Doesn't his hairstyle look like Chuck's?
He's over in Europe.
Yeah, a little
somewhere.
bit.
I mean, it's a little baby 3-inch.
I guess Rimsler would be either Dutch or German, I think.
Yeah, could be German. Yeah, just don't mention the war.
Though it could also be Swiss or Austrian.
It would just say somewhere in Europe,
Mm-hmm.
Well,
rather than mentioning all the countries.
but obviously
all
the
the-
name comes from up out near Germany area.
I would just
Yeah.
say a Germanic name.
The interesting part is he doesn't put the speed on the OSD.
Ooh.
But he said it probably was doing 100 kilometers, which is like 60 mile an hour. Not bad for a
Wow.
4S.
Actually, it's pretty good. That's actually a very stable video.
Yeah.
It's not jerky.
Mm-hmm.
It's not shaky.
Mm-mm.
Frame rate
Well,
is very good. Crisp.
It's an 03. It's the DJI 03, just on a 3-inch frame. As you can see, the thing as a 4S is it's kind of zippy.
Could you put it on a 6-inch or a 7-inch?
You'd change
That's that
motors
little
and everything
bumblebee
else. It
thing?
would be that drone. It wouldn't be that drone. It also wouldn't be sub 250. So it's kind of a upgraded version of my Baby Hawk. Probably a bit zippier and lighter, which can be good and bad. The wind's high enough that it might push it a little, and it would.
I saw he
Lighter.
has. That's must be a newer house because he's got solar panels on it.
Yeah, who knows? Could be 100 years old and put solar panels on it.
Yeah.
So he would have had to modify the house in order to put panels on.
It's probably got modern electric in it anyway, so
Yeah. I saw somebody's trying to build a shingle built with a mini
yeah,
solar panel in it.
yeah. Shingles that are solar panels. Yep, I saw
I'm
that.
like, really?
So, anyways, as you can tell, this thing's pretty damn maneuverable.
A solar panel shingle. I'm not sure how that was supposed to work.
So, nice little 4S, 3-inch, which means you can hit lots of gaps. And it's not very tall. It's probably longer than it is tall. Some of those in that range they make them tall and short.
I think this guy's got more like Conan O'Brien hair.
But
Yeah,
you're flying
that's
like
probably
this.
true.
That's close, I reckon.
But then, Rod,
Is this-
wouldn't you be flying like this if you're tall and flying?
I think you flew
Well,
it with a 550 on the first one, and this is with the 850.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you guys continue on,
All right, Dominic.
and I'm going to move on and do other things. So,
All right,
Good
we'll see you
See you
later.
later.
Okay, Dominic.
all right.
He's really good at fly this pattern, but then again, he's reviewed so many drones. It's like me flying around my house. I've done it a bazillion times.
There's a new rumor that Air Force coming.
Yeah,
It's not a new rumor. It's a couple of weeks old at least.
Well,
or
Yeah.
3S or whatever they call it with the
Yeah.
1-inch.
but a new air unit.
Yeah. Whatever.
Call it what you will.
Oh, you mean an 04 air unit for FPV? Not the
No, that
actual-
won't be
no,
that won't be
I
till
heard
the
it's
end of
the-
the year.
I heard
For
it might
that.
be a new air.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he whacked it. He whacked
the-
the tree.
So,
The new
Yeah,
air
I saw.
should
I saw.
be They're
saw him
talking
get
about
two,
the beginning of August.
I
And
saw him
it
get
didn't
two.
break, TJ, so just
Yeah.
shows you it's crashable, semi-crashable. That was a
Don't
light,
say
that
where
was a
he is.
light crash into a tree. That was, or a bush. That wasn't that big a deal.
He wasn't going full speed next to the tree.
Hmm.
It does. Yeah, no, his profile doesn't say where he is.
But I thought I saw something. Looks like a palm tree there.
Oh, this is his shtick. He likes to chase the chickens in his yard.
Oh yeah.
He likes to, yeah, he annoys the chickens.
So,
He got bored
what the
because it
hell
didn't
is that
really run
thing?
away. He got bored because it didn't really run away. So he's like, okay, whatever. Go over here.
Oh, he could.
Did he?
His,
Did
his
he,
avatar's gonna rival Michael. It's a cat with an eye patch.
Did he
Yeah, with an eye patch.
fill in his pool?
Mm-mm.
Looks like he's got a pretty nice place there. Huh.
He's got a nice place to fly with all those obstacles around.
Yeah.
Just watch out for the tree
Mm-hmm.
because trees are dicks.
Yeah, they are. Here goes his power loop. He normally does that power loop here on this road.
I'm sure Maddie will say the same thing.
I feel like
How
he
is-
lived. I feel like this guy lived somewhere in like Italy or something.
No. Might be Salvini or something like that. There you go. He did a Rubik's Cube, inverted yaw spin.
Rubik's Cube is when you like just spin around a bunch of times, isn't it?
4 half moves. 180 flip, 180 flip, 180 roll, 180 flip, 180 roll, or some combination thereof.
I bet Max Zero could do something like this.
Yeah, I'm sure. I could do some of it. If I went there and flew every day for a week, 10 batteries a day,
Yeah.
I could
Not
probably
bad.
get close to his pattern.
Bagwell, Buck Grinder.
So for the most part, he's just doing split S's and dives and rolls and spins, and it's the most complicated thing he did there was that Rubik's Cube. He's good at it for sure. He's really good at it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I could do everything he could do. I can't. Especially not the way he does it. But I like watching these guys sometimes just to get ideas. See, that was just a little split S over top of the trees. It's not that big a deal.
I want to try to figure out how to get the Avada to flip. I gotta, I guess, go into settings or whatever. And,
Yeah, there's still limiter in manual mode that you can turn off to get the real manual mode, which is completely unlimited.
Can the Avada do all this?
Not
maybe.
like this. It can do it, but not quite this snappy and smooth. It's top heavy with that battery. The Avada 1.
Well,
Apparently the Avada 2 don't have enough power.
Well, the difference with the Avada 2 is the faster you fly it, the smoother it does the flips. Because I've seen a big difference flying it at 10 miles an hour than flying it at 20 miles an hour.
Anyways, there you go. There's the Stinger Bee. You can kind of see why I want it. Well, the other part is as a 4S, it should be quieter. So that'd give me one more quieter drone. There's no such thing as quiet with a 6S drone. I don't care. Big, small, otherwise. There's deafening and just below deafening with 6S batteries is pretty much what it boils down to. So there you go. Stinger Bee.
That's good. That guy's good.
He's good, and the drone is good. It was responding really well to everything he was
Because
doing.
the drone
like
is only
that
as
thing
good as the
can-
pilot, right?
Mm.
Looks like it could that drone can handle just about anything.
Yeah, it's freestyle. It's a good freestyle drone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think TJ could create a few giggle tricks.
Giggle trick.
More like giggle
Giggles
crashes.
360.
Giggle crashes, yeah.
Yeah,
Giggle
it'll be giggle
480.
crashes.
Look, I crashed.
The Giggles Cube.
I'm the one that kept encouraging TJ to fly faster. And the one time I was down there and he was being a pain in the ass about it, ooh, then I put mine up. I put mine up and I flew 30 mile an hour about 2 feet from our heads when I went by.
Well, you
Yeah,
went.
I've been flying in sports mode, except for like a few times. Like there's maybe like 1 or 2 videos where I was flying in normal mode because I was in tight spaces and stuff. So
It's also the day we damn near ran over top of the homeless guy and made him mad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. There's a homeless guy that lives in his van that's in that park where Maddie flies.
So he's there all the time, huh?
Apparently. Occasionally he'll switch to the other park that's on the other side of the trees. There's kind of 2 parks side by side. But
Sad he gets so sensitive with a drone overhead.
yeah, we got kind of close. Both of us.
I was flying
Wait.
with I was I don't know if you saw one of my what was it, last video I posted that I was flying with Alex from AME Aerials, and we had almost collided that day. But it was myself, Alex, and Maddie. The 3 of us was out there flying, and Alex and I almost crashed.
I'll just say that day that Maddie and Eric and I went and flew. Oh yeah, there were a couple of times Eric and I must have been within 6 inches of each other.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I mean
Oh,
it
my
was
God.
all I saw
Oh,
the
wow.
goggle. All I saw the goggles was like, holy fuck, that was close when he went by. That's all I could. That's all I could say because
wow.
there was at the speed we were going, there was there was no chance for a reaction.
Wow. Did you post the video?
I didn't. I think Maddie did from that day. I don't think I did.
I'll have to go on his channel and look for it.
He wouldn't have had that video though of us passing that close, but we were, I don't remember, Mount Knob or something, Knob Hill something. Anyways, there's a park over
Knob?
there with a bunch of trees that we were flying around and under. It's a nice little
Like the
spot.
ones behind you.
Oh, I did show on here. I showed that video. Remember Maddie's walk of shame to go get his drone.
Oh, I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, I don't think you were on that day, but yeah, I showed that part because his drone went down in the bushes. But to be fair, it wasn't really his part. It disconnected, so it was
Is that what it was?
it was interference. Actually, no, it overheated. It overheated because it was like 97 degrees that day.
Well, maybe you guys shouldn't have been flying at 97 degrees.
No, you fly faster. I took off the one time because the drone had heated up, got up in the air, and was flying around, and was watching in the goggles, and it was still getting hotter. I'm like, wait a second, I'm in the air. Why isn't this thing cooling off? And I was doing probably 30 something. So I kicked it up to about 55, and then finally it started cooling off once I get up to higher speeds.
I was flying my Air 2S one day for what was it? It was like Memorial Day. And they normally have a flag over in the complex over there. So I stood on the on the patio out here and sent the Air 2S over to the
Hey, PJ,
to the
there's that tall masted ship.
oh yeah, the one that you went to get that one day.
Yeah, well, I thought about getting it tonight, but it's so dark and dingy, I didn't go.
Yeah, but
You know
yeah,
what's
I went-
hard?
TJ
Oh,
ship.
go
I
ahead,
went,
TJ.
I went and flew my Air 2S over on Memorial Day, but they didn't have the flag, so I flew it over up to the clubhouse, and I couldn't see the drone or anything. Like the camera, I guess it had gotten too hot or whatever, and so like I got my controller, got in my car, and was up looking in the sky for it, and it was just sitting there over at the clubhouse, just hovering.
Yep. The area in it probably overheating.
Yeah.
You just look at the map, see
Well,
where's
that's what I'm
the.
saying. I couldn't even see that, so I had to go.
Oh,
look for
on
it.
your little screen.
You should have hit
you can
return
see
to
that.
home. You should have hit return to home. But although I will say, since it was right in your neighborhood and you knew where it was, not doing anything and let it hovering was not necessarily a bad idea.
Yeah.
Since you were right there and you're like, yeah, I know where it's
Yeah,
at.
it wasn't far at all, so thank God.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you. I probably would have, just leave it there and go find it and line of sight
I
it
got a
at that
question.
point.
Did you have it set to hover?
No,
He didn't
like,
hit return to he didn't hit return to home. It lost video, not RC.
Okay,
And that's
I
almost
didn't know if
always
it
the
lost
case.
signal. If it lost signal, then it should have come back.
Right. If it had lost
Yeah.
RC, then it would have RTH'd.
Yeah, because when that second crash I had with the regular Avata, it lost signal and everything. So I just sat there for about 3 minutes waiting for it to come back. I figured it was coming back, and it did try to come back according to the video. That's when it tried to come back, wound up in the tree, and wound up on the ground under the tree.
See, that's the other thing with my drone, because I was only about 6-7 feet off the ground, even though my RC disconnected and I have the GPS and GPS rescue out there, it didn't even attempt the GPS rescue. By the time rescue would have waited to kick in, the drone was on the ground.
And mine
You
looked like a
wouldn't catch
pinball
me up
machine
there
going
on
between the
top of that
branches.
mast.
Yeah.
I'll give you one thing, Paul. I've flown around the docks
Yeah.
where they have those things, and those masts and depth perception
Yeah.
kind of don't go together. You look and you're like, oh, I'm not, and then the next thing you know, oh shit, I'm way closer than I thought I was.
So,
Is there
so what
somebody
you're
at the
saying
top
is
of the mast?
Yep.
What are they
it's like
doing
that,
up there?
like that
Or
pole I
they-
hit. You didn't see it till the last.
Yeah, exactly. Depth perception on
Or
on
or they hit
the
the
pole
top
like
of
that.
the
It's not very
or
good.
they hit the top of the wheelhouse and the radar, the little round thing on top, the radar comes smacks right off as you're going forward.
Well, if you notice, it doesn't look very 3D, and that's part of the problem. So you have no depth perception on it.
Yep.
It's just a thing on your screen with like, okay. You hope something else is around that you can sort of triangulate and get an idea of where it's at. But yeah, skinny pulls like that, no depth perception at all dealing with them.
I went out there Monday. The road was still covered with water from all the east winds we've been having. Got out to where the pole was. I had to walk in water to get to the pole, and I took a picture of the pole, like a little video of it. And then I put a short out. It's coming out tomorrow to the pole that killed my Avata, like that.
Ooh.
And then I've got the pole on it. Then I've got on the bottom. I got the video of it crashing into the pole, going into it.
You know what I would have taken with me, Joe? A hacksaw. Exactly, a hacksaw. That pole wouldn't have been there anymore. I'm not sure what that pole was there for. What's on
That
it?
pole, it's
Anything?
got a light on the end of it, so that at nighttime when
Ooh.
they're coming in, they can see where to bring the boat.
Got it. Did they really need to stick it on the dock?
Could have been back on the end of the dock. It would have been fine.
Mm-hmm. You would have thought that it
Oh.
had one of those 50, 60-foot light poles right at the edge of the shore. It would have lit up the whole dock area.
they do.
Instead of a little
They have
6-foot
light
thing.
poles. All that stuff's right there.
So
You
why
need
the hell
something
they
bright
need
at
that
night.
little? Why the hell would you need that little one there then?
So people don't
For
go
people like me.
to the dock.
Well, yeah, exactly. So people like you can hit it with a drone.
Yeah.
The boat guys
No,
probably
so
don't need it.
people, so people with a large boat don't go balls fast, full throttle into the dock.
Oh, come on. They already know they're in the dock area, so they're not going that fast anyways.
Yeah, they believe it's not their first rodeo out there. All
Even
the
if it's
people
pitch black.
around here that they're in every week they're in the river. Oh, $5. Another good one.
On top of that, I guess if Joe's right and they have all the lights over the parking lots by the docks, you fucking know the docks are there.
Yeah. So why they need that
Unless-
extra light, you know?
Unless you're drunk, and then, well, it doesn't matter what they do.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
almost
take
didn't
off.
drive all the
See
way
you guys
down there
later.
because there was about 8 inches of water on the ground.
Hmm.
And I went through all that water all the way there, all the way back.
You need that camper that Mark had.
Yeah. I just need I need a boat. Yeah.
See you, Andrew.
So anyways, I gotta set something up with Maddie and figure out when I'm gonna come down. Maybe next week. I was just looking at the weather forecast. I wanted to come down Monday, but it's like 50-50 rain. But it could be one of those, it's gonna rain in the afternoon kind of thing.
I was texting with Alex earlier and said that let's see.
Because
he said
that
he's off on the 6th of July, so. And then I think.
Yeah, that's a Saturday. I'll probably be busy.
Wow. Yeah, I'm off that day too, so.
Yeah, he's about 80 feet off the deck up there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that it's that tall.
What's he doing up there?
I don't know whether they're gonna set sail out there or what they're gonna do. But he's coming back down.
Oh. Did he just like pull himself up there, like shimmy up there?
Oh,
or
no, he
whatever?
comes. They got that ladder you go up. That's a rope ladder.
Oh.
Come on, haven't you watched any pirate movies? What?
Oh yeah.
You haven't watched Peter Pan? They just fly up, you know?
Yeah, like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, see, he's on that. I don't know what
That'd
he's
be funny
doing.
if he.
but he's-
That'd be funny if he. Well. Don't fall. Whatever you do, don't fall.
I could see TJ up there swinging from a yard.
No, I couldn't. I could not.
That's funny.
TJ swinging from the yard on him.
That's funny. Oh, good stuff.
Anyways, the new domain, those 4-inch props, they don't really have them in purple. So I'm getting it in red, which is okay because I'll use the black side plates with the little red stickers that come from the factory that way. And then do red props, and I'll do the red LEDs this time instead of purple. Should look pretty cool. Black and red looks awesome.
I need to get some new some those other kind of props for my Avada, the
Master air screw.
yeah, those ones, yeah. Or just put the two bladed ones back on there.
No, throw those away.
Yeah.
You still got them, huh?
No, I put the other ones on it. The
You still got the
factory
two
ones.
blade ones, I bet. Throw them away.
No, I threw them away.
I would think you'd put those on the wall.
Yeah, just like nail them to the wall. Like
There.
spin them around.
Did you tell Rod about that?
Oh no. Okay, so it was when it was Alex, Maddie, and myself. We were out flying one day, and I had crashed, and I don't think I hit a tree, but I went down and hit the ground, and one of my props had snapped off, and so
Blades.
yeah, the blade had broke off, and then Maddie cut the rest of my my blades off, and I had 4 blades spinning around all, or no, it was eight.
Two blades. Two blades
on each
instead of 5 on it. Or 4 on it. You
And
said
he
4 on
was
each side, he
was
had 2 on
flying
each.
around like that, Rod.
So there's the red props. So with that black side plate and the red little stickers, red
Yeah.
props, and then
That
red
looks good.
LED, and then red LED lights on the bottom, like I have the purple ones now. It'll look nice.
Yeah.
So I'll have a
yeah.
purple one. So I'll have a purple one and a red one. Works for me. The red one being the slightly bigger drone.
Yep.
Which theoretically it might be faster. What I should really do, oh God. Hang on. Let me look those motors up. Yeah.
See, I gotta find out what's going on with my police officer's son. He slept all day today.
Oh wow, he'll be wide awake.
Well, he was supposed to work today. He called in. 4 o'clock this morning, he told me he had called off. He called out of work. And last night, about 11 o'clock, he left here. He said he was going to ride for a minute. He'd be back. And he just didn't look right. So I got a feeling it had something to do with the girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah, because I got a feeling the girlfriend is, she started texting him the other day, all kind of stuff about, hey, I miss you and all of this. And then she went up to a birthday party of a friend up in Baton Rouge, bunch of the girls. And then it's just like, I don't know, she's talking to him, but I don't know what it is. It's almost like she
power of the
says, I miss
pussy.
you so much, but I don't know what to do.
Joe, it's the power of the pussy.
I almost came in and told him that.
Yep.
I said, when it all comes down to it, it's a piece of ass.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay, so I think I showed you these when I was down once, TJ. But these are the spare motors that I got from my domain.
Right.
After I broke a motor and had a hard time finding the stock motor, and I looked around and found these. This is one of the few that is a 12x12 6S. They actually make this in a 2850, which is the one that I have. But anyways, the motors basically look like this. It's a black and a red.
Oh, nice.
So if I put those motors on and the red prop and the red LEDs, yeah, that would freaking look awesome.
So you're gonna order those?
I already got them. I got 5 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I had them already. Oh, it's these. Yeah. 2800 kV. The stock ones are 2650. So these are just a little faster. But that black and red props, red stickers on the black side plate, and red LEDs should look really sharp. So I obviously won't change the motors to start with. I just leave them black. It's fine. But if I ever need to change them, oh, here's the other part about the getting that domain 4.2 versus the 3.6. It's actually, other than the arms, it's exactly all the same parts. Same motor, same flight controller, same everything other than the length of the arms on the drone. The body's the same, antennas, everything. So, which is nice, so that when I get spare parts, it's actually parts for both drones. In case I break one or the other, it's all the same parts. Not a bad idea. Other than having two of the exact same drone, which I don't want to do. Although as much as I like that domain, I'd be okay. I'd be okay with it. That little thing is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That little bugger is a blast. Because of its lightweight, it's super duper agile. So when you hit a corner or do something, I mean, that thing just snaps. Especially with that 6S. It is super snappy. I don't know that. I wonder if Rimsler did the domain.
See if I can find this guy.
RIMZLER.
Yeah.
RIMZLE.
Yeah. RIM, RIM, and then ZLER.
RIMZLER.
RIMZLER.
Okay.
Hey, he did do one on the domain.
Maybe I forgot FPV.
Dude's good.
Is this logo like a cat with a pirate thing on it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. La 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 la.
Well, guys, I'm thinking about going and catching another ship, so I guess we'll close her down.
Yeah, we'll shut it down this time.
Thanks for being here.
All right. We'll see you
We'll
guys.
see ya. Okay.
Later.
See you
Rob,
tomorrow,
take
then.
care. Mark,
Later, Ryan.
and TJ, you behave yourself.
All right. I will.